Hello. Just gonna wait for some people to roll in. Hi, Alex. Is that a dog with like a reindeer nose? Need something to crack open this cold one with. Hang on. There you go. Before we start, I will briefly address a couple days ago when I streamed this game. At the end of the stream, I basically said that I would meet the conditions for affiliate afterwards, and then probably my next stream I would be affiliate. Turns out it's not that simple. I have met the conditions for affiliate, but in order to become an affiliate, I needed to give some info to Twitch, which is fine, I expected that. And, you know, I've been employed before, so I figured, you know, I would probably just need to give them my national insurance number or something, because that's what I give employers. But, no, you actually need to give them a different number. It's called a UTR, a Unique Taxpayer Reference Number, and that's basically... Apparently Josh and Joel didn't have to do anything like this, they just gave their social security or something, which is really weird to me. I would think that there would need to be something tax-related. The reason it's different here is presumably just because of the fact that taxes are different. Over in America, everybody needs to file their own taxes. Over here, you only have to do it if you are submitting a self-assessment if you're, like, self-employed. Or if you're, like, kind of an independent contractor, like a live streamer. Submitting an application to be able to submit self-assessment and get a UTR number in the first place, because I don't have one, I had to fill that in, and that took me, like an hour. And then they got back to me, and they're like, great, you know, we're gonna process this, we'll let you know when we're done. And I looked at this thing that was like, you know, here's when you can expect to hear back from us, and it was like 12th of October. And I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean it takes over a month to give me a number? Hey, Troll. Having one of those days where it feels like everything's going wrong. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you can, relax a bit, and hang out. Enjoy the stream. Just going over a couple of, clerical things first. So anyway, basically I'm not affiliate yet, and I probably won't be for like a month. Because apparently it takes them a long time to look at my stuff and go, yep, seems right, and then issue me a number. Don't know why, but it is what it is. Yeah, so until then, I literally can't even fill in, like, the Twitch forms to become affiliate, even though I meet the conditions. I'm hoping I don't have to, like, keep up the meeting the conditions for an extended period of time. I'm pretty sure it just has registered that I've met them once, and that's it, and now I can just apply whenever. I'm hoping that's how it works. On another note, I rewatched my original stream of the first game. I rewatched that, like, yesterday. Just to see, you know, if there's anything I could pick up on in hindsight. And I think I do actually have a new theory for who the mastermind might be, which I relayed in private messages to Jordan, who was in the chat the other day. I am suspecting Ma. I don't remember her full name, but it's basically the hotel lady who has the strong, like, you know, sort of Minnesotan accent and is always talking about making hot dish for everybody. Basically, she seems to be the right balance to me of just kind of innocuous enough, like she hasn't had any specific suspicion put on her, but is also not, like, borderline irrelevant like the Darryls. I wasn't super confident in the Darryls, it was just kind of a hunch. Ma, I feel more confident in. Especially because she seems unbothered by... Did we see the hot dish? No, we didn't, and there is a problem with that. Basically, you remember the guy, the crazy guy, Bo, with, like, the tapeworms, who was, you know, basically, like, insane? he's always hanging out at the hotel, and she says that she has to bring him food or else she swears he would starve. I wonder if that's related, if, you know, maybe the food is drugged or something, I don't know. I had the theory last time that maybe the gnomes aren't real and it's just sort of like a hallucination situation, but the problem is Nelson never ate any of the hot dish, so, and he's been seeing them and interacting with the gnomes, so that's probably not correct. They probably are real. And there was especially one other thing that stood out to me as super suspicious, which is, about halfway through the game, you go back to the hotel, and this is where you get the original gnome jump scare, and you talk to her about Bjorn, and she's like, yeah, he's actually, I think he's pretty suspicious. If you're looking to investigate anybody, I would start with him. And then we kind of did, and that didn't really lead anywhere. Like, I mean, kind of, it did, it progressed the plot, but it doesn't seem like he's actually involved with anything bad. And then, of course, later on, we got the bit with the sheriff trying to stop us, but he got distracted by puzzles, and I came up with the whole, like, you know, maybe people aren't in their right mind thing. Because it seems like, from what I can tell, the plot involves, you know, there's this eraser factory here, they made the new wing by cutting down part of the forest, the gnomes were not happy with this, and the gnomes can communicate to some people through the language of puzzles, which has made people around here very obsessed with them. There's like 3 or 4 points in the game where Nelson is trying to talk to somebody, and he's like, yeah, you know, I've been trying to get around, but people just keep giving me puzzles. And they're just like, yeah, well, you know. And he's like, no, I don't know, what do you mean? And then it just gets glossed over. And very early on, this also happens where he talks to Ma, and he's like, yeah, you know, the people keep giving puzzles, and she's like, yeah, oh no, that's right. He mentions that the FBI have been sending inquiries about, like, why the factory shut down, and the reason we came here is because those inquiries just kept getting answered with puzzles. Like, they just kept sending puzzles to the FBI. And Ma's response to this is just like, yeah, that'll happen. Like, she seems very nonchalant about just like, yep, that's the way it is, but she seems a little more sound of mind. I don't think she's given us, like, a puzzle. She told us, like, oh, you know, one of my little gnome figurines is missing. That's another thing, is she makes the gnome figurines. That seems kind of suspicious. Which also connects her to, I don't remember the guy's name, Steve, the one who's always eating soup at the diner and is, like, really anxious. He says that he airlifts the gnomes out of the place, like the little wooden gnome figures. She's unbothered in her lane flourishing. I guess so, but it makes me kind of suspicious of her. Plus, she just kind of directed us towards Bjorn for no apparent reason. And then there's also the moment where, like, we're talking to the sheriff, and he's like, you know, here's the pictures of the people leaving. I'm trying, you know, so we can figure out who left first. And I've mixed them up so that we can put them back in the right order. And Nelson is like, why? And he's like, you know. And yeah, again, this is just, for some reason, these people are obsessed with puzzles, presumably because they've just gone partially crazy from the hidden people speaking to them in the language of puzzles, and just, now they're just, like, obsessed with them. So, anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Something about Ma. I'm going to stop stalling here and just get started with the game and see if I'm right. I will mention, if I had to pick another candidate other than Ma, and I guess the Darryls, though I'm not really confident in them, I would say Mike Lobb.
Nelson Tethers.
I think he's still kind of a reverse, he could be kind of a reverse red herring.
Arrived in Scoggins, Minnesota. There's a weird man staring at me. Some kind of thing going on at the local eraser factory.
Initially he was suspected, but then he dies in front of us. So maybe he's not dead.
For a second, I thought I saw.
Can Nelson see the unique details of the moon? Rotate the rings of the scope until each ring is locked in place. So it's like a Sudoku almost. What's the other rule? Oh, they've rearranged the layout on this. No, I don't want to hint. What's the... Each ring's locked in place. Interesting. Okay. Oh, is that it? I guess so. Alright. Not as good of a puzzle as the first one. This one's kind of just fuck around until you get it. Oh boy, there's individual achievements for all the puzzles in this one. Weird. Okay. The taxpayer dollars increased?
Eraser Factory is back open, even though Foreman Isaac Davner remains missing. The Bureau's marking this case officially closed.
I could also start trying to put together what the hell happened at the factory. It's not really a sequel. These games were made basically back-to-back. I'm surprised they're on,
Ingram?
I don't know.
Oh, hiya, Nelson. Thought you'd left for the night.
Ooh. Huh, got a big objective up here. I will also say, just as a principle, we can immediately rule this guy out. Because, in mystery stories like this, the culprit is always revealed early on. It doesn't, I mean, you know, the universe isn't going to collapse if that's not the case. But that's just a very, very basic principle of mystery writing. So this guy, he has nothing to do with it. What do you mean vegetable crimes?
How are things going in vegetable
Oh,
crimes?
okay.
The guys in leafy greens are pretty busy, but you know how dull it is in roots and tubers. We haven't had a real case since the Taro murders back in '76. What I wouldn't give to see some field action like you did. Puzzle division. Wow.
Good.
Are you looking through the Scoggins file?
I sure am. Oh, I hope you don't mind. It's just, I'm kind of a fan. You didn't just reopen some eraser factory. You completely cracked that case like it was some first-timer's letter substitution puzzle.
Yeah. Crack that case wide open.
Why can't I talk
Jim,
about vegetable?
puzzle
Okay.
division isn't that exciting.
Come on, Nelson. You were out of the office a whole week.
Alright.
So, what are you doing in my office?
Check it out. I just solved the latest from Japanese puzzle master Hanji Monosaki. It's rated 4 dragons. Looks like you've got some competition in the puzzle solving department.
Yeah, about that.
4 dragon puzzle. Now, see, I've seen a variation of this. What? What is the next number in this sequence? 11, 12, 1, 2. Hmm. Ah! I see, because the Japanese read from right to left. So, 2, 1, and then you're describing them. I've seen a similar thing like this. It was the right to left thing that threw me off. Okay, so yeah, so if you describe what you see, you have 1, 2, 1, 1. This is 1, 1, 1, 2. Or not, never mind. Apparently that's not correct. Okay, perhaps, oops. Perhaps it is still you read right to left, but it's just... Yeah, it's just like that. Unless I'm just completely off base, so... Nope. Okay. Immediately fucking up. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one. This isn't a puzzle. It is actually 3. It's just... This is just the months, I guess. Is there a... What the hell is the... Why is it called 4? Okay, as in it's... 3 because clockwise. Or that, I guess, yeah. weird.
Nice try, Jim, but you see here,
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
don't worry, you almost... Hey, Jim, if you like puzzles, maybe you could do me a huge favor. I'm gonna be taking some time off, and I've still got all these tapes from the Scoggins case.
You want me to log them into evidence? These tapes must have all the puzzles.
Thanks, Jim, and I'll probably be recording more notes while I'm away.
No problem. Just mail them back to me and I'll file them through vegetable crimes.
Thanks for the help, Jim.
Yeah, Nelson. Have a good trip to... wherever.
The Bureau's marking this case officially closed, but I can't leave it like this. The factory foreman is still missing. And there has to be some rational explanation for all the things I've seen. It's going to take all my vacation time, but I won't be able to relax until I've found Isaac Dapper and gotten to the bottom of this case. The only way to do that is to go back to Scoggins, Minnesota.
All right.
I'm finally back in Scoggins. The place is a lot quieter at night. I don't see any of the familiar townspeople. I'm going to check into Valda's Inn and get a fresh start on the case in the morning.
Okay, I don't need this many achievements, game. Yep, it's Heihachi. Oh god, there's so many pieces of gum. Alright. Hi, play.
Oh my, Mr. Agent Tethers.
I'm on to you, lady. God, there's so much gum around here.
Stove still working fine, Ms. Garrett? Good, then I just won't go anywhere near it ever again. Good evening, Mrs. Garrett.
Oh dear. I mean, good evening, Agent Tethers. I didn't expect to see the FBI back here in town. Not now that the eraser factory's back up and running.
This is just a personal trip. Has anyone heard from the factory foreman, Isaac Davner?
What? Who? Oh, no. I mean, I don't recall anyone with that name.
I never did get to try your famous hot dish.
Ooh, well, have a seat and I can whip up. I mean, we're all out. No, sir, not a scrap of it anywhere.
Why are you suddenly acting
Can't
so
make
suspicious?
any hot dish for the guest just come in from the cold.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
I suppose the factory's still
Could the
running
market
with
increase
no
in gum be a
problems?
clue? Probably not.
Oh, yeah. Our plant supplies the White House with all of its erasers, don't you know?
Yeah, you already
Yes,
said that.
ma'am. It's a national treasure.
And you helped us get to the bottom of that nasty incident like a real town hero.
Well, it was no...
Which is why it's so unusual that you'd be back in town again.
Do you know where I can get some chewing gum?
Gum? Oh my, no. You won't find a stick of it anywhere in town. Not until spring at the earliest, and maybe not even then.
Why do you say that?
There have been rumblings in the town council trying to ban it within city limits.
But gum's the only thing that helps me concentrate.
Yeah, it's all part of the new Keep Scoggins Beautiful campaign. It's just a darn shame. You can see pieces stuck to walls and trees everywhere you look.
I'll be on the lookout for it.
I see.
Could I get the same room I had last time?
Oh no, oh dear, this is terrible. We're completely booked up, I'm afraid. No vacancies.
No vacancies? In Scoggins?
Oh yeah, lots of, tourists. Here for the snow and, erasers. Look, you can see here for yourself.
Okay. 6 rooms at the end, 3 on each floor. The guest requests are Mr. Maxwell insisted he stay on the floor above Miss LaRue. Miss Dimpleton will not stay on the floor with more men than women. Mr. Blesson and Mr. Coleman always get rooms on the same floor. Shut up. We do not tolerate misandry here. Okay, so... Mr. Maxwell wants to be on the upper floor. And Miss LaRue down here. Miss Dimpleton. Well, if there's only one other woman, she's got to be on the same floor as LaRue. And Lesson and Carlman here, and then Tethers. It seems like the exact position doesn't really matter, but just in case, I'm gonna put Maxwell directly above. Oh, I already did. Okay, so yeah, that'll work. The hell is the grade A?
It looks like there's a room available.
Well, isn't this embarrassing? That
Last time it
room
was
is
72,000
being,
tax, this time it's
fumigated.
95k.
Ghosts.
Ghosts?
No, not ghosts. The other thing.
Bedbugs?
Oh, heavens, no. Of course it's not bed bugs. It's, painters.
The room's being fumigated for painters?
Don't be silly,
Painted?
Agent Tethers. I mean to say the room's being painted. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to look somewhere else.
But it's freezing, and this is the only hotel in...
Yeah, no vacancies. You'll just have to go outside.
Why are there no gnomes here?
I kind of miss the wooden gnome collection, Miss Garrett. Made the whole place seem creepier.
She was to touch grass, but there's snow in the way.
Scoggins hasn't wasted any time making me feel unsettled and unwelcome. Tried
No
to
tape
check
one,
into
0
the
out of 10.
hotel, only to be told there were no vacancies. Unless the town's become a tourist hotspot, the innkeeper is trying to hide something. Just heard something from the alley behind the hotel. The alley where I saw one of those creatures. I'm going to investigate.
Who keeps leaving all this gum everywhere? Hot dish percent. It's weird. I suspected Ma, after the previous game, but now this game's coming on
it's
way
just the
too
door.
strong with, you know, she's suspicious. I'm almost leaning back on the Daryls again. Are we allowed in through there? What the fuck? Oh. Huh.
The noises in the alley turned out to be nothing more sinister than a back door to a warm room for the night. There has to be a reason Mrs. Garrett doesn't want anyone to know I'm staying here. But that is a mystery for tomorrow.
Yeah, gum.
I wonder if I could sneak this painting out in my carry-on luggage. For a second, I thought I saw someone on the street below. Probably just my imagination.
Yeah, puzzle in the lamp.
Ah, a hidden people lamp to stare at me all night while I sleep. Comforting.
Help trace the sighting of the hidden people by arranging the photos in order. What do you mean? Oh, it's just this shit again, okay. So this is, yeah, this is first. Then these two. That seems good to me. Maybe he'll step in some and become a real gumshoe. Good shit.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
You look
It's
away and miss the
clear
whole
now
puzzle.
that the mysteries of
Yeah.
Scoggins go deeper than the incident at the eraser factory. And I'm convinced I made the right choice to come back. Assuming, of course, I make it through the night.
Oh. Oh good, it's the astronaut again.
Huh?
Yeah, the Scoggins missing residences in order they disappear first to go missing. How am I supposed to? What?
It's no good.
I was gonna say
Someone knows I'm in town because I've just received a note. Isaac Davner does not exist. I won't have any idea what that means until I've gotten enough information to solve the puzzle on the other side. My first priority tomorrow is to take this note into town and find out what these names have in common.
okay. I was gonna say, how am I supposed to know? But, yeah. Okay.
Stupid flyers. Crash of a black moon.
Excuse me. Daryl, was it?
Hang on, Hey, you're that FBI guy.
Special
other
Agent
Daryl's
Tethers,
missing then.
Puzzle Research Division.
Yeah, well, I've got a missing person case for you guys to solve.
The factory foreman?
That's old news. I'm talking about my brother Daryl.
Could you tell me more about your brother's disappearance?
We were out past Sesame Woods a couple of days ago. Daryl split off on his own because he said we were in Barrelope country.
Barrelope?
Oh, they're real. Don't doubt it.
And he was scared of them.
Scared? Nah, he went hunting for him. Haven't seen him since.
Is there anything else you can tell me about
I was on to
Daryl?
Daryl last time.
He's
I was,
allergic to
yeah. I
walnuts.
mentioned that.
What do you want to know? Not much to it, Mr. FBI. He went missing out past Sesame Woods, and somebody needs to go look for him.
Have you seen or heard from Isaac Davner since I left?
Who?
The foreman of the eraser factory. He went missing after the factory shut down.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah, figures. People here go missing all the time.
So I wonder if this whole, like, people disappearing thing is... It seems too obvious, but is there a connection to, you know, the eraser factory? Does it, you know... yeah, erasing people, like...
Do you know anything about the hidden people?
Great. My brother goes missing, and the FBI comes to ask me about forest gnomes.
You don't believe in them?
You like the anime?
Should've
I
come
heard
here
that it
earlier
was
when I was 4 years
really
old
bad.
and listened to bedtime stories.
Also, nobody calls it erased. It's
Flyers.
called, like,
I've been getting permission
Bokutachi
first.
ga
It's
ima
legal.
something inai or whatever the
Need
fuck.
any help?
Sure. Federal tax dollars should work.
I like the OP though. Let's see how flies in the neighborhood. The fly bandits are large and will steal them. Okay. Each person will pick up one paper. A fork in the road, half will take the... Oh, god damn it. It's this shit again. What? What? Each person will pick up one paper. What do you mean, each person? I don't know what this first rule means. Okay, so how many flyers are we starting with? 10, 16, 40, 62. So exactly 12 need to get stolen. So we need to ensure that 12 are reaching each of these locations. Wait. Yeah, because only one of them... Yeah, okay. So, I think that means 24 go here. And then we need all of this, plus half of this, plus half of this. Let's see, 2 plus 6 is 8, 16. So... Or actually, okay, 1 plus 3 plus 4 is 8, so we need 4 extra. So the 8 goes here, I think. And then, which way around does this go? We want half of this plus half of this. So we want... We want 11 plus 1. 12, 12, 12. Perfect, I think that'll do it. Cool.
There you go. That should get everybody in town on the lookout for Daryl.
The
I
first rule
doubt
was
it in
useless?
this
Yeah, I
town.
don't know what that
People
means.
disappear all the time in Scoggins.
I assume they mean each
Nobody
person
even
at the top
notices
takes
anymore.
one
There
stack,
have been other
and the
missing
stacks are just
people?
different sizes.
Plenty others. Even that researcher
But they said
over
paper,
at the
not
campground
stack.
had his buddy go missing just last week.
Do you know where I could...
He's got a trailer at the Wallows campground. Name's Alfred, something or other. Have fun, Mr. FBI. Try looking for my brother while you're at it.
It sounds like Isaac Davner's just one of many missing people around Scoggins. The cases might all be related.
Somehow, despite being on
I'm headed
vacation,
to the
he's spending even
Wallows
more
to ask
taxpayer
the
dollars.
researcher
Oh yeah,
about
he's not
his
on.
missing
He's
friend.
not on the clock right now. Huh.
And look for Daryl's brother, of course.
I don't actually know how long this one is, by the way. I didn't check how long to be. I just kind of assumed it's the same length as the other one. Alright, new location. Oh! Huh. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and let me know.
That fire pit hasn't been used since the last thaw, assuming this place ever thaws. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a researcher.
You found one.
I'm Special
Very similar link
Agent
to the last
Tethers
one.
with
Okay,
the
that's what I
FBI
figured.
Puzzle Research Division, Dr.
Versteckt. But that's my father's name. Call me Alfred. I'm doing anthropological research here in Scoggins. I'm a student of mankind.
Okay.
Someone in town said your friend had gone missing?
Friend? Oh, yes, they must be talking about my graduate student, Will Medlock. Very bright young man. Disappeared, oh, when was that? 2 months ago?
That was before the incident at the eraser factory. But no one mentioned it before.
Can't say I'm surprised. Local law enforcement was no help.
Yes, I've met the local law enforcement.
People here are more interested in puzzles than missing people.
Okay. I have to keep talking to him, okay.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this missing grad student, Will?
Well, now that I think about it,
Rest, I don't
spending
care
time
about
with
the shiny
Scoggins
hunting
started
bot,
to have an
please.
effect on him.
How do you mean?
He became unfocused. Talked about nightmares and whispers. I didn't think much of it at the time. He walked away in the middle of one of my discussions about the transformative power of myth and legend. I thought he was just bored, but I never saw him again.
So it seems like when people get spoken to by the gnomes, they go away. And perhaps Isaac... Or if we turned the missing people into puzzle? What the fuck? Yeah, it seems like... Maybe... Fuck. I think I figured it out. Do the people that go insane somehow get turned into the little wooden figures by Ma? How many missing people were there? I think she had 5 things on her shelf, and she's like, oh, it looks like the 6th wooden thing has gone missing. And then it's like... I know this sounds completely insane, but she's like, oh, I don't know where the 6th one is. I was supposed to have a 6th one. And then we, you know, opened up the factory, and Isaac got taken away by the fucking gnomes, and now we've come back to town, and all the wooden gnomes on the shelf are gone. Call me crazy, I think the missing people turned into the wooden gnomes. Okay, let's keep going here. I think I remember there being 6 names on the thing as well, including Isaac, on the puzzle that we couldn't solve.
I'm studying people.
The people of Scoggins? Is there enough to study?
Oh my, yes. The shared reality made by the people and their folklore. I've been here for years, and I've just barely scratched the surface. Don't you get the sense that this is a town on the cusp of something big? Their folklore, their fascination with puzzles. It's as if the energy of thought is being transformed into solving one of the great problems of our age.
How long have you been here in Scoggins?
Well, let's see, about 15 years? I'm on my 8th government grant.
Also, that means that Steve would be potentially complicit, because he's the one who airlifts the wooden gnomes away. I don't know how the space thing factors into it, or the astronaut.
Isaac Davner?
Ah, yes. Fascinating story, that. A real suburban myth in the making. To the people of Scoggins, he's the archetype of the martyr, a ritual sacrifice made as an attempt to assert control over capricious nature.
Wait a second. Davner's not a myth. He's a real person. I've met him.
Myths are real, Agent Tethers. We're all characters playing roles. A hero on a quest for truth. The wise, mysterious sage who serves as his guide.
Wise. Right.
This guy's a little
You must know something about
high
the
on his
local
own supply here.
stories about gnomes?
The hidden people? Well, of course. They're the ones who brought me here in the first place. I'm studying the myth and worship of the hidden people.
Oh, then you've dealt with that cult, the Brotherhood of Scoggins.
Oh my, yes. Frightfully mad, all of them. Be careful, Agent Tethers. Their devotion to the hidden people makes them extremely driven and extremely dangerous.
To
Thanks
what
for
end
your
are people
time,
turned into these
If
wooden
you
gnomes,
hear
though,
any
in
more
this
about
theory?
Isaac Davner or your missing friend,
And
please
what
let
and
me
how
know.
do they choose who they're doing? Is it perhaps people who don't
I've
respect?
just spoken with a
puzzles or
mild-mannered but
something?
extremely driven agent from the FBI. He was looking for information about the hidden people and a rash of disappearances in the area,
Okay, this is
including
good.
young Wills. Of course, if he's investigating a missing persons case, he'd best talk to Sheriff Bogg. The sheriff may not be helpful, but he is the one man in town with information about all the missing residents.
What he said.
Good shit.
That fire pit hasn't been used since the last thaw, assuming this place ever thaws.
If you think about it, that would also select for the people who are the most receptive to the crazy puzzle shit. And Nelson loves puzzles, so, you know, he hasn't really been fucked with. Like, he was taken to that space thing, but then he got out by solving a puzzle. I don't know. Sheriff Station. I had a feeling these other locations were going to come up in this, in the second game.
I'm finally desperate enough to visit Sheriff Bogg's office, but he's already working against me. A note on the door says, "Out to grab a bite." If I want any answers, I'll have to head to the Moose Ear Diner.
Or we could just break in.
A note on the... If
Yeah, I
I
know.
want any answers...
Okay. Why did we fucking come here then? Alright, fine. Moose Ear Diner, let's go. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the number of people. Okay, hang on. Missing persons. What? I don't, though. What do you mean, now that I have the missing persons files from Sheriff Boggs, I don't have anything from his office? And I can't decipher the note. Damn it, I didn't see how many people are in there. We get to see the weird people that look like food again? I hope so. Steve.
Equal distribution of weight between birds. 12 votes to title compensation circuit. The whispers. Oh,
Hi, Steve.
you're that FBI agent. Grapples?
Tethers. Have you seen Isaac Davner around town?
Davner, the old eraser factory foreman. Oh, nobody's seen him since the incident.
There seem to be a lot of missing persons cases around Scoggins.
Yeah, stuff happens.
Did you know any of the missing people?
I don't talk to a lot of people in town. Just here for business.
What can you tell me about the hidden people?
I'm not into that anymore. Market dropped out on gnome figures.
Oh. Huh.
I mean real ones.
Real hidden people? Are you trying to catch me saying something crazy? Is this entrapment?
Are you okay, Steve? You seem tense.
I'm not tense. Lots of people have trouble sleeping. It doesn't mean anything.
How long have you had trouble sleeping?
since the eraser factory reopened. Why?
Oh, he's the next guy, isn't he?
Just
They're
asking.
gonna get him next.
How's business?
I'm not into tchotchke smuggling anymore, if that's what you're asking.
No, I was just...
You can't prove anything.
He thinks
Calm
Isaac is
down.
real.
Okay. It's that I just can't figure out this problem. Maybe you can help.
Is it more birds? Transport the 4 animals across the river in as many trips as you need. Keep in mind the boat's weight limit to prevent the critters from eating each other. The bear will eat the wolf will eat the mongoose will eat the snake will eat the bear somehow. The boat has a weight limit of 201. Okay. So we need to grab ones that are, you know, 2 apart, I guess is the idea. So it's bear will eat the wolf will eat the mongoose will eat the snake will eat the bear. Okay. Well, I can't move bear and this thing, so it has to be these 2. And then I guess I'll move the bear over. And the bear will eat the wolf, so I have to move the wolf back. Oh, I forgot the snake will eat the bear, fuck. Okay, reset. Right. So hang on, how will this work? Okay, maybe if I leave the bear with either of these, bad things will happen. So I actually have to move both of these back. And then the bear and the snake leave each other alone. I've already established that. Sorry, the bear and the mongoose, yeah, and the wolf and the snake. Okay. Okay. Alright. I guess he's gonna give us a bunch more of those. Whoops.
The place just isn't the same without the Darrells, boxing up insects and being generally annoying.
Gum. What Quag doing, Gum? How do you even fail at submitting this one? Just
The
clicking
farmer's wife,
submit
Glory Downer,
when
is
they're not
still
over
working
there?
at the
I don't know.
diner, as if nothing's happened. Even though her husband's still missing, and the last time I saw her, she was using a chainsaw to try to drown me under a lake of ice. I still don't know how she's involved, but I'd better make it clear I'm only trying to help if I want to get any information. Mrs. Davner, Glory, I think Isaac must have been involved in something big.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
We try talking to her again, or?
If you've got any information, it's not just a crime to keep quiet. It's preventing me from
Although-
being able to help find your husband.
I don't know where Isaac is, honest. I'm sorry.
There was also, she said that she's so proud of him, and he was like, proud of him for what? And she was like, just generally proud.
Hello, Sheriff Boggs.
Still don't know what that means.
Agent Tethers, what are you doing back in town? We got everything under control, and we don't need the FBI poking its...
Calm down, Sheriff. I'm just here on personal leave.
Well, I keep my eye on tourists just the same as FBI agents.
When I filed my report with the Bureau, I left out the part about you holding me at gunpoint.
Come on, Tethers. I don't know how you boys do things in Washington, but out here, sometimes a man's gotta do what he's gotta do, even if it means drawing a gun on a fella.
What?
Okay, but why though?
I hope you've started to take Bjorn's cult seriously. I'm convinced they're behind the disappearance of Isaac Davner.
What? That's crazy. The Brotherhood of Scoggins are valued members of this community. I'm not gonna let them be harassed by anybody, FBI or no.
I've heard that Isaac Davner is only one of the people to go missing around Scoggins. What can you tell me about the other disappearances?
What can I tell you? Nothing. Sure, I got files on all the so-called missing persons.
So
But I
cold.
don't have to show them to any FBI man, especially one who's not here on official business.
I believe the hidden people have something to do with the incident at the factory.
Agent Tethers, please. Just because we don't live in some fancy city doesn't mean you can treat us like gullible yokels.
You've been just as helpful as always, Sheriff Bogg.
Glad to be of service, Agent Tethers. Enjoy your time in our town and behave yourself.
Agent Tethers,
Ah!
we need to talk. Outside.
What did you need to talk about, Mrs. Davner?
It's about Isaac. He's not back yet. He's supposed to be back.
Why are you worried about Isaac now? You're the one who helped them take him.
You don't understand. It was the only way to save him.
Save him?
Isaac was troubled. The Brotherhood offered us a way to cure him.
How were the Brotherhood supposed to cure Isaac?
Some kind of spiritual thing, I guess. Neither of us really understood it, but we were desperate.
I warn you, Glory, that attacking an FBI agent with a chainsaw is a federal offense.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's just, you were going to stop the Brotherhood. I couldn't let you. Isaac needed to finish his journey.
Do you have any idea where the hidden people would have taken Isaac?
The hidden people aren't real.
What?
But I saw them taking Isaac away.
It's the Brotherhood. They lied.
What?
What do you
About
mean
what?
when you say the Brotherhood lied?
Yeah.
Bjorn talked about finding peace by communing with forest spirits. I thought it was a... what's the word?
A metaphor?
No, a crock. But we'd try anything. And now Isaac's missing.
Okay.
In the lodge, I saw a photo of you and Isaac with the rest of the Brotherhood.
They said they could help us. Help Isaac. But they've been taking people. They took Isaac. It's all my fault.
They took Isaac? Have you told the sheriff?
The sheriff knows. He's working with them.
Well, that much is clear.
Look,
I still feel like it's way
Glory,
too obvious
I'd
for the
like
Brotherhood to
stay
be
and talk,
involved.
but
Or to be
The
responsible for
missing person
the shit.
files.
that's actually a good idea.
I'll make sure Sheriff Bogg stays in the diner. Find out anything you can about Isaac.
Okay.
I finally got some help, more or less, in finding Isaac Davner. His wife, Glory, believes that the local cult is behind all the missing person cases.
Yeah,
in
they're definitely
Scoggins.
not.
I'm going back to the sheriff's office to find out exactly what he's hiding in his files.
Oh boy.
Oh,
This guy
Mr.
again.
Scruffman, you've been there the whole time.
This guy could also be responsible. He was briefly mentioned as a potential suspect, but almost everybody has at this point, so I can't discount him just for that. And he's always going around fixing things. You know, that doesn't really mean anything, but you could interpret that as being somehow suspicious. I'm trying to think if there's a way that him going around fixing things could affect stuff. Maybe if there's some kind of wider conspiracy to, like, I don't know, hide a bunch of, like, radio transmitters everywhere that transmit the puzzles to people's minds to, like, send the puzzles or something. You know, maybe it's why, you know, people don't sleep very well. Like, Chloe mentioned Isaac was troubled. Maybe that included symptoms that Steve is having. Maybe that, I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. You know, if he's a tech guy, maybe he could, you know, put stuff places that are involved in this. It could be, you know, some kind of technological thing rather than anything magic. That is usually... I've been kind of taking the hidden people for granted and assuming that there is a supernatural element here. And if people are turning into the wooden statues, there's no way you could do that with tech. At least not, you know, normal tech, I guess. I don't know how you would do that. But it is a staple of stories like this to present a bunch of weird, spooky, supernatural shit and then for it to have a mundane explanation, or a technological explanation, so... Anyway. Between the 5 generators, power all devices using every available power outlet. Generators will evenly split power if used twice. Each device must be powered exactly to their power needs. So let's see. So the top things are the power generators, is that right? Between 5 generators, power all devices using... Generators will evenly split power if used twice. Okay. We can cross these, right? I assume that's not an issue. Birds and new coat paint. Yeah, but I think we can cross the lines. So, let's see. We have... Let me just make sure that it adds up. 40, 90, 120, 130. We've got 55, 85, 130. I think it's 130 on both. So, well, nothing needs 50, so the 50 definitely needs to split. Do I think the gnomes could be robots? No bots. Maybe? I hadn't specifically thought about that. That is a possibility. I'm trying to think if that would really explain anything, and I don't know. Anyway, so I'm thinking... Well, we definitely can't split the 50 into the 15. That doesn't make any sense. If I split the 50 here, we would need 15 more, which I could do like this, and then this 15 could go here. Okay. And then the other 50 could go here, with this going here, this going here. I think this does it. So we have 15 going here, 15 going here, and plus 25 is 40. 25 plus 5 is 30. And then this one is 45, which is it's getting all of the 10, all of the 10. No, sorry, it's getting 5. Wait. No, this isn't right. What am I doing? Okay, all of the 30 is going here. Plus 10 is 40, plus half of this is 5. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. What? What did I do wrong? What? Oh, I have to use every available outlet. Oh. Okay. I see. I have to use every dot. Everything has to be split then. Then why did it... Generators will evenly split power if used twice. That implies that they can be used only once, which is nonsense. Each device must be powered exactly to their power needs. Use every available outlet. Okay. I mean... God. This is gonna make this way more annoying. It says power the computer first. Is that this thing here? Because this is also a type of computer, isn't it? This looks more like a computer. It's got the cooling fan and stuff. Alright, well, it's gonna need half of this. This will probably go here. That makes sense to me. We want 5 to finish this. This now needs 15, which is gonna be half of 30. Oh, wait a minute, I'm stupid. In all case, I can just do the previous thing, but whenever I would do one, I can just... Yeah, I can just use both halves. Yeah, I'm fucking... Okay. Right. So I think I went something like this. I went... Wait. $15, $25, $35. This isn't gonna work. Fuck, I don't remember what my previous solution was. 25 to each of these. 5 goes here. Yeah, yeah. And then 15 goes here. And then we have 15. It's 30 plus 10 plus 5 for the computer? Really? How do you... Well, you can't get 30. The 50 splits into 25. You mean the one on the right? 30 plus 10 plus... So you're saying it was... I did not connect those. Okay, so this is getting 30. Plus 10 is 40, 45. Okay, this is getting 25 and 5. This is getting 15. And then I just connect these two. I think that'll do it. Okay. Fine. Can I talk to you?
That
for more stuff?
conversation
I was leaking
between
power to the
Laura and
air.
me was strictly confidential, you know. I know you'd like Isaac out of the way, but I'm going to find it.
If you say so.
I'm still leaning towards Ma. Alright, time to break into the sheriff's station. It's hammering with a wrench. Yeah, that's how you fix stuff.
The station is locked tight. It looks like the sheriff's interest in puzzles extends to office
That puzzle was
security.
misleading simply due to the word if. Yeah. Time to break in. Oh, it's this shit again. Okay. Well. First the boards, because they're very straightforward. What about something like this? That doesn't get the silver one. I'm not sure I can imagine a line that gets both this piece and this piece. And the silver chain. I am supposed to use only one cut. Yeah. Oh, handy puzzle sort again. No, it's like in Room Marine or whatever, where you know, you get the sword and it just shoots a laser at the chain. Scruffy didn't do nothing. There must be a trick to this one where it's like, you know, some of these things that seem like obstructions actually aren't. This doesn't get the silver chain, I don't understand. How do you get both the silver chain? How do you get both the silver chain and this while getting all the stuff down here? We don't need another random crap week. Josh does the stuff that would be in random crap week. All, like, you know, relatively... I wouldn't say regularly, but, you know, from time to time, he's done it. A bunch of, like, he's done Flash games, he's done weird ROM hacky stuff. He's done obscure little things, like... People keep asking for it, and I've spoken to some of the people, and they're just like, no, I just want it to... It needs to be called Random Crap Week. That's the most important part. It's like, why? I don't understand. It's stupid. Anyway, guess I'm getting a hint, because I don't see... I just saw somewhere on the top part that one inside. No! Fuck's sake. So many people. It's only a few, but... it's hard to tell how serious they are as well. This will not get the silver chain. Like... For it to get anywhere near the silver chain, it would have to start... Hang on, maybe I'm stupid. What if I do... No, because then... Yeah, because there's a fucking board in the bottom right. Is the gray chain holding up the bottom right board? The bottom left, you mean? Well, the thing is, it looks like it is pinned to something. But it's on the floor, so I guess it's questionable what it's pinned to, if anything. So maybe it is good enough. Maybe if I ignore the bottom two boards, maybe that'll work. I'd rather get a hint. Focus on cutting the boards. The chains are looped around them and it won't hold the door. Oh, really? So we only need to worry about the really short chains that are actually blocking the door. The silver chain, if we get rid of the board it's attached to, will just kind of dangle off to the side. I guess that makes sense. I can just... Yeah, the chains aren't actually stopping me, except for the really short ones. So basically, this one and then the two really dark ones. Okay. In that case... I guess this does work, right? Both of these boards, this board, this board, this board, this board, this board. This chain, and this chain. Okay, if you say so. I want to look at the first one again to see... I guess maybe all the chains on that one were shorter. I remember them being... I remember some of them being wrapped around and I had to cut those too.
Those missing persons files.
Can I get the light switch or something? Is that gone? Help Nelson get to the other side of the room unseen. Drag the officer and try to block the light source and create a safe path for Nelson to walk through. Where is Nelson? I can't see him. Oh, we're just going from door to... Okay. Interesting. Can't move the plant for some reason. Can I move the TV? No. So we're trying to get something into the bottom right there. God, I hate sliding puzzles so much. Okay. There you go. That should do it. Fucking hate these puzzles in Layton. I'm so glad they're in this too. I usually have to use a guide for the Layton ones, which is really annoying.
Hello, Agent Tethers.
Yep.
Cripes! Sheriff Bog! How long have you been standing?
Randall Scruffman told me you might be paying my office a visit.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, it's just... I really needed to see how bad this missing person problem is.
Everything I got about missing people is in those files.
Thanks.
Okay, so why the runaround?
I wonder if the rest of the Scoggins police force is as competent as Sheriff Bog.
Hmm.
Did Glory
I didn't-
Kavner ever
I
tell
didn't
you she
express any,
suspected the Brotherhood of being involved in the disappearances?
Glory's a
Self-consciousness about
confused
using the
young
guide. I have
lady.
no shame in that.
Brotherhood helps people, whether it's with personal troubles or with what the fancy doctors call an addiction to puzzles.
She told me that you're working with the Brotherhood.
Rumors. Unprovable rumors. Just find what you need in those files and then be on your way.
Are you sure?
Everything I have is in there, Tethers. Find what you need and then be on your way.
Just trying to get the gum. Alright, puzzle
With all
time.
due respect, Sheriff, these files aren't exactly comprehensive. There are no dates.
What's in the files is everything I got, Tethers.
Here we go. Notes on missing persons in Scoggins, Minnesota. Isaac was the last to be kidnapped before Daryl, who was kidnapped last, yep. Holder and Will were kidnapped before Ted. Ted was not kidnapped fourth. Will was not kidnapped first. Also, you, it says kidnapped. We don't know that they were kidnapped. What do you mean, Dijkstra? Okay, rules. So Isaac... Where's Daryl? Oh, there he is. I don't like that it's filling this in for me, but okay. So... No, I don't want a hint. I want the rules. Why are the rules up here? Holder and Will were kidnapped before Ted. And Will was not kidnapped first. And Ted was not kidnapped fourth. So for Ted to have two people before him, he needs to be third. And if Will was not first, then he was second. Then Holder. And Bonnie. Daughter? Let me just make sure that tracks. Holder and Will were kidnapped before Ted. Yep. Ted was not kidnapped fourth. Yep, he was third. Will was not kidnapped first. Yep. Isaac was the last to be kidnapped before Daryl was kidnapped last. Yep. Daughter. Something daughter. I don't know what Titter means, but I'm guessing this implies our culprit is female, which once again puts, you know, keeps Ma in the running.
Spells a name? Teeter-daughter.
Did you say teeter-daughter?
Maybe?
That's probably Melkorka teeter-daughter. And she's a strange one. Keeps her herself. Nobody in
Never
town
mind
really
then.
knows her.
Is she one of the missing people?
Missing? Nah, I can't say anyone would miss her. She lives in the old Teeterson house over on the west side of town, near Valda's Inn.
Then I'd better find out what she knows about all these disappearances.
Putting my furniture back in order and fix the lock on your way out, Tethers.
Decode the mysterious note.
I wonder
what's
do
for
you-
dinner.
Korka? It's like
Oops.
I said, she lives on the west side of town near Valda's. Any more than that, you'll have to find out from her directly.
Alright. On the snowmobile I go. To Corker's house. Gum.
At least the eraser factory's up and running again. Scoggins' only exports are erasers and weirdness. Assuming Sheriff Bog wasn't sending me on another wild goose chase, I've arrived at the house of the mysterious Melkorka. I'm still not sure how she ties into the disappearances, but she's the only lead I've got. According to the sheriff's description, she sounds like a recluse. Probably the town's resident gossipy spinster.
Good evening, Agent Tethers. I see you
Okay.
found my note.
Whoa.
Quickly, come inside before they see us.
I see you're a puzzle fan, Miss Teeterdaughter?
I dabble. Keeps the brain sharp. And my friends call me Korka. I would hope you're a friend, Agent Tethers. Can I get you a drink? Or a crossword?
Just the facts, ma'am.
Multiple puzzles here.
You mentioned a note. Are you the one who slipped a note with a puzzle under my door?
Forgive the theatrics, Agent Tethers. I knew your reputation, but I had to be sure you had what it takes.
Okay. You didn't really expect new characters? I did. But none of them can be the culprit, because, you know, rule of mystery stories.
Your puzzle had a list of all the missing people in Scoggins for over a decade.
I've been keeping track. Somebody has to.
There's a name I didn't recognize. Halder Magnuson.
Halldór. He was my partner.
Business partner?
8 years ago, he went into the woods. Never came back.
You know, a nice modern house like this is still chewed gum. Yep.
What does this mean? Isaac Davner does not exist.
Finally, you're asking the right questions.
Okay. Hello, Link.
Test pilot Ed Davis? But that's Isaac Davner.
And look at the date of that article.
16 years ago. And that's just a few weeks before the date of the first missing persons case.
Exactly.
How are the hidden people tied into all this?
Seriously, Agent Tethers? Maybe I misjudged you. Are you here to investigate a crime? Or to chase after forest gnomes, like those gullible fools in the Brotherhood cult?
None of this explains how Bjorn and his Brotherhood cult is involved.
Think clearly, Nelson. That lodge has been a part of the town for decades. The disappearances started only 16 years ago. There is only one explanation. Ed Davis, your Isaac Davner, is a serial murderer.
But the hidden people! I saw them take Isaac away.
Smokescreen. Davner disappeared just as you were getting too close. You're the only one who can find him and stop him.
I don't know what to think. I need some gum.
Let me see your map. I have marked approximately where in the woods Halldór disappeared. Once the FBI showed up, Ed Davis ran back into hiding.
But
You want to find Isaac Davner? Head back to the scene of his crimes.
all right, I'll do it. Someone has got to investigate.
She got into bed, so you missed that
Whenever
conversation.
you find something, Nelson.
She seems to
yeah.
think that Isaac Davner is
I can stay up all night.
the assumed identity of somebody named Ed Davis.
Well then.
Who... God damn it, no! I need the optional puzzles in there! Let me in! I didn't mean to fucking talk to her! I was just trying to ping around! God damn it, game, fuck you! Let me in! Let me in! No! Fuck, I really hate that. Man, fuck this game for doing that. You accidentally click too close to her. I didn't even click on her, I clicked near her. And it's like, oh, you want to talk to her, right? And now you can't back out of it. And you have to finish the conversation, then get kicked out, and no more puzzles for you. Fuck off. Hate that shit. I guess I'll have to just do it at the end of the game.
I've arrived at the point Corca marked on my map. No
You already
signs
came
yet
through,
of
yeah.
anyone here.
It says you raided with one person, which is just you. So, but thanks to the sentiment, I guess. Hopefully you can return there at some point. Hope so. Well, if this guy disappeared 16 years ago, I don't think there's going to be any clues. Like, these footprints are probably not his. That doesn't really make any sense.
That's Edvard, one of the members of the Brotherhood cult. Got to find out what he's...
Okay. Good action sequence. Arranging sections of the forest makes sure it's a complete path from Nelson to Edvard. Okay. What's with these colors? Anyway, can't rotate these pieces. Okay. Fair enough. I assume the path has to go through everything, so this is, I don't see how you're supposed to do this one other than just trial and error, which is really annoying. That was terraforming the woods, I know, right? Yeah, I don't like puzzles like this where it's just, you know, fuck around until you get it. I could be taking notes for like, okay, I've tried every combination with this one in the starting slot, but meh. I think it's safe to assume the path has to go through all 6 spaces, so probably I want to be going... I mean, the red one seems like a good start. Okay, so I'm pretty sure red can't go on the bottom. So... it's not gonna help. I mean, maybe it will. Okay, let's try these one at a time. I'm not asking for help. Okay, I'm... wait. Damn, I thought I was onto something there. So at the bottom, middle can't be stones, it can't be the red one. It can't be swamp ass. So it has to be... did we try this one? I think we just did, right? None of these work. Yeah, so it can't be green either. So it has to be wood or snow. Okay, we've got that sorted. Let's reset. It has to be either wood or snow in this bottom one. Let's try it with wood first. That's a maybe. That's a maybe as well. That's also maybe. There's a lot of possibilities with wood. Let's keep trying with wood. I think snow has to be here if we're starting with wood. This is looking promising. Oh, fucking finally, okay. Jesus Christ. Yeah, just had to be thorough and systematic with it. Once again, this guy definitely would have gotten away in the time it took me to solve that puzzle. Okay.
Edvard gave me the slip. And now, I have no idea where I am. I'll have to find my way back to...
Is this a package?
I found... I can't believe it, but... I found the body of an astronaut. I don't want to, but I've got to see.
All right. Oh, hello.
Nelson, I didn't hear you come in.
Right.
Well, look
Puzzles
at what we have
immediately.
here.
In the first box is a penny, the second box is a dime, and the third box is a penny and a dime. What coin goes in the box? Fourth box. Help me out here. A dime is 10. So we have 1, 10, 11. $100? Is this a... I don't know what this gold coin is. Is that a quarter? Is that a... It can't be a dollar coin, because those are called silver dollars, right? So they're not gold colored. I don't know American currency very well. But 1, 10, 11, next one implies 100. Also, these are 3 different types of coins, right? Oh, I'm guessing, hang on. Gold coins that are bigger than quarters are usually dollar coins. You don't see them. You do have gold-colored dollar coins? Really? I thought they were called silver dollars. Gold coins that are bigger than quarters, usually dollar. So, am I looking at penny, nickel, dime, quarter, dollar? Well, okay, I mean, this is my best guess. I don't see what else it would be. Is that what I thought it was? Is it just binary? Yeah, sure enough, okay.
Another puzzle solved.
And the window.
Interesting.
What are the next 2 digits in this sequence? 31, 41, 59, 26. 31415926. Dollar coins aren't really made anymore except for commemorative purposes. Okay. So we have... If we only look at the first digits, it's going 3452, and the second digits are going 1196. That doesn't mean anything to me. Maybe it's like a... if you look at it upside down thing. Nope, that doesn't seem to do anything. Well, 41 plus 59 makes 100, so perhaps 31 was combined with something, and then 26 is paired with 74, but that seems like a huge leap to make. I would need more reason to believe that's the case. But that's currently my best guess right now, is 74. If that's the answer, I would be upset, because this is not enough to go off of to get that. That said, I can't think of anything else. Twitch talked you to a stream of a lady watching Friends. What is this shit with Twitch switching people over to random other streams? Like, why are they trying to... does it think you're not engaged enough in this stream? You've been commenting. Turn off autoplay in the settings. Why the fuck does it just randomly switch you? You're always bad at these sequences? I'm usually pretty good. But this one seems odd to me. I don't know what the answer is. I guess I'll try 74 with no other better guesses. This is gonna be wrong. Yeah, okay. Thank God. Because that was just part of a really big
That's
number.
trickier than I thought. This
I didn't mean to quit. Okay. Part of a really big number. Oh, I'm a fucking moron! 3.141596. I actually don't know what comes after that. That's the problem. Hang on. I can't fucking believe I missed that. God damn it. I'm an idiot. Yeah, this is about as far as I know it, so I'm gonna have to go to Wikipedia here quickly. Taking a while to get to a longer number. Mm-hmm. Is it normal to know past 3.141596? Like, I know up to this is basically as much as I know. I feel like most people probably only know 314, and maybe some people know 159. 14159. Wikipedia is not giving it to me. I'm just gonna have to look it up somewhere else. How annoying.
time. That wasn't so bad.
That was not a great puzzle. I don't like that one. Both of those were kind of stinkers, honestly.
I went to the spot you marked in the woods.
I clicked on
Did
the
you find that, Davis?
I clicked on like the board
More
games.
than
What the fuck?
that,
Game?
I saw one of Bjorn's cult members out there, probably covering up.
Once
the
again, the
scene of
subtitles are
crime.
wrong.
Why now?
Bjorn must have seen us talking, or the sheriff. It's a conspiracy.
Conspiracy?
Yeah, it wasn't really a puzzle. I mean, it kind of was.
The
But...
hidden people. The forest is full of them. Staring, whispering.
You've been in Scoggins too long. You're chasing shadows.
I found the body of an astronaut.
An astronaut.
Like in my dreams, but real.
As real as the hidden people?
You
Huh.
don't believe me. The hidden people, the Brotherhood, the astronaut. It's all connected.
Maybe you have uncovered something. Where did you see this astronaut?
It was, I don't know. I got turned around, but I know I saw it.
If you did see something, there's nothing you can do tonight.
You're right.
Well,
I'll check it out tomorrow. Good night.
once again, this stuff I wanted to click on, but the game wouldn't let me, because it's fucking assumed I was clicking on the lady for no reason. We got a lot more done
A
in
night's
Puzzle
rest
Agent
is
1 in
exactly
one day
what I
than
needed to clear my head.
we did here in one day.
Even in daylight, I'd never be able to find that astronaut on my own. But I can pay a visit to the lodge to find out what the Brotherhood was doing in the forest.
Alright. Who is this? This weird skier guy. Need to nerf her hitbox, yeah.
Isn't right. No, this isn't right.
It's important to wave to the skier, yeah.
Nelson Tethers, FBI puzzle research. I have some questions.
No, they are anchored.
Oh, look, a puzzle.
The lodge members practically worship the hidden people.
The security cameras at the Scoggins ice rink lost their timestamps. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is the game's obsession with this? These are all from different angles. This is so fucking annoying. I mean, I guess it's got to be this one next. Does the machine move backwards? Also? What the fuck? Oh, it gets rid of lines. Okay, I see. Okay. No, that can't be right. The blank one has to go first, because... But then what line is this clearing? The problem is there could be gaps where stuff happened that we didn't see. Blank one could be found because it's when all the lines are gone. I was thinking about that. So this guy starts showing up, then this one. I think these need to be near the end, because we never see this one get cleared. So here's the... Okay, so this guy does this. This one's just kind of here. For no apparent reason. It doesn't seem to be clearing anything. Then she's clearing this guy's line. I'm pretty sure this is the same one. While this horizontal one is being done. Then she's clearing the horizontal one, and there's a steeper line here. Then she's clearing that one, and this line's happening. Then she's clearing this one, that one's happening. And then she must have cleared this one off screen, and then there's blankness. Though the blankness could still be first. Actually, I think. Yeah, it could just be the machine came onto the rink while this one's coming. So I think this still works as well. We never see that one get cleared, but the other one in the photo we never see get marked. Yeah. I'm gonna try this. I feel like the white one could go at the beginning or the end. Alright, that was correct. That gave me an achievement for finding at least 25 pieces of gum in Scoggins. Do I just get one every time I clear puzzle? I guess so. Maybe, I don't know.
A photo of the Brotherhood in happier times. There's the late Mike Lobb, Isaac Davner, and Glory Davner. How many of these people are missing now?
Alright, let's talk to Bjorn. Click how?
Enough's
Yeah.
enough, Bjorn. I demand
Maybe
that
in
you
a minute.
answer my questions.
Angry whispers. Brotherhood is broken. No, no. Can't lose, small man.
He's not being evasive. He's gone insane.
Oh boy, we gotta do this shit again. Avoid the green synapses. Arrange the mirror so the light of reason hits all L-shaped pieces of sanity before reaching the blue core of Bjorn's brain. Light entering piece of sanity will redirect by 90 degrees. Okay. Sure. So it's coming in here. I could do something like this, Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. It could be like... Boom, boom, boom. That works, right? Oh, no, I'm fucking stupid. Okay. Okay. Ooh, perhaps let's try this. Boom. 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 So, like... Boom, 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 boom. And then... That'll work, right? Yep. Cool.
Thank you, Agent Tethers.
You're going to have to explain what's going on.
I will try.
I know you're behind all of the missing person cases
Wait,
in
they're
Scoggins.
not, though.
That's not true.
Then why did I see your man Edvard in the woods last night?
He was searching for Shoulder.
The other cult member of the Brotherhood?
Yeah, He went to commune with the hidden people, never returned. Now he is lost.
Okay. We went Psychonauts on his
Why
ring.
were
Yeah,
you
kind of.
trying to keep me from finding Isaac Davner?
He was chosen. The hidden people whispered to him. He had to listen.
Where is he now?
He is lost, like the others. The hidden people are angered.
How do you talk to the hidden people?
I do not. They choose. I have never seen them.
Really?
Well, if you're not behind the disappearances, who is?
I do not know. You must find them, Agent Tethers. Bring them home. All of them. Shielder, Edvard, Isaac, Olav.
I'll do what I can.
Huh.
Who's Olaf?
Okay.
Olaf Velhaven. The first man lost to the forest many years ago.
Where was he seen last?
In his cabin in Sesame Woods.
It's his cabin, huh?
Bjorn insists the Brotherhood isn't behind the disappearances. For some reason, I believe him. I'm relieved they're not trying to kill me, but that only leaves me with one theory. Isaac Davner really is a serial murderer.
No.
Bjorn's pointed out the cabin of Olaf Velhaven on my map. Maybe I'll find some leads there.
That can't be it. What's this
It looks
car?
like neither of these vehicles have been used in months.
Hmm. Anyway, yeah, I'll look at the how. Clearing the ice. I don't want to solve it again. I want to look at. Okay. All the people who are being helpful are widows now, and all the people who were sus before are being helpful. I'm trying to think who was helpful last time. Honestly, no one. We kind of had to do everything ourselves. Really, it's more like almost everyone was sus last time, and now almost everyone is willing to help us. Okay. I feel like the first one could, the blank one could still go at the end, because it's not unreasonable that those last lines would have been gotten rid of. Alright, whatever. Ugh. Olaf's cabin, let's go. Are we ever gonna go to the... Oh, I actually can't go to the sheriff's station anymore, that's interesting. Are we ever gonna go to the park and the gazebo? Or the Kutonka K-12 school? And I figure these three lines out are just like... Whatever, we're not going to those, it's just saying what's off the edge of the map, but... I wonder about the park and the school. I don't think we've spoken to any kids in either of these games. It's all been adults.
Oh.
Oh boy, this shit again. Is there a trick to this one as well, or is it just... There's gotta be, right? Because I don't see how you get both this one and this one. Does that work? Oh yeah, I guess that does. Okay.
The lock on Olaf's cabin was a little tricky.
Mm,
Who
the one in
or
the sheriff's
what
station
was he
was
trying
worse.
to keep out?
The more that everybody else has been like, you know, desperately like, please help
The
us, and
cabin
then Mars
seems
just been like, oh,
untouched.
no,
I
don't
must be the
know
first
about the
person
people
here
you
in
were here.
years. Apparently, Olaf Velhaven had an interest
Maybe
in
she didn't want us
astronomy.
to go help them.
There's got to be something in his journals or equipment that gives a clue to his disappearance.
Gum. There's gum up there. Or maybe that's just a gap. Oh, there's multiple puzzles
Looks
around
like
here.
Olaf was a fan of Galileo.
Oh god, there's a shit ton of puzzles. There's 3 separate
I
puzzles
wonder if
around.
Olaf moved to the wilderness to better see the stars.
Put the centers of the circles to rotate them. Arrange the objects so that the suns are on the left, the earths are on the right, and the moons are where the circles overlap. Oh, I see. Okay, interesting. So, what else do we do? Suns are on the left. You can screw puzzle games, this always seems weird to me. Once you know the puzzle, you can solve it no problem to get full marks anyway, but whether it's the game only ever keeps track of your other score because there's no room for improvement. Yeah, Layton does that. And it doesn't matter because you can still unlock everything in Layton without getting the max score on stuff. But it is a little weird. This one I like the idea of, but I don't really see how you're supposed to approach it. Oh fuck, I almost had it. Ooh. Oh, I thought I had something there. How often do you replay the Layton games? Let's see. I played through each of them basically as they came out. I played the first couple like a couple years after, but yeah, more or less. I think I replayed them in like 2012-ish. like the ones that existed at the time. I think in like 2017-ish, I played through, I think the whole series again, 100%. And then in 2020, I played through the first 3 on screen share for Josh. And I did not replay the latter ones. And then I've been holding off ever since then, because I wanted to finish doing Ace, because that was around when I started doing the Ace Attorney stuff with, like, a group on my server. Okay, now I just need to swap stuff. At some point you mainly need to re-experience the story. No, it's to re-experience the puzzles. There's enough of them. Okay, so I want the... Oh, I do want the suns on the left. Awesome. Okay. Yeah, I was expecting that, you know, it would take us a few months, couple years maybe to get through the Ace Attorneys, and then I would do that. And then it took us way longer. And then I started, you know, screen sharing, not screen sharing, sorry, actually recording Great Ace Attorney, which slowed us down as well.
This looks like some kind of mathematical formula?
Figure out the algorithm Olaf created. Arrange the mathematical elements in proper order. This is not an algorithm. That's not what an algorithm is.
It's no good.
I was gonna say, how am I
There's
supposed to...
just not enough information here to solve this one yet.
Yeah.
This is odd. Why would an astronomer be studying psychology?
Move the celestial bodies to their proper position in the cosmos. The large asteroids in the way, but can end up anywhere. More sliding puzzles! Oh boy. Oh, these rocks can't be moved, okay. Okay. Cognitive science. Yeah. Let me reset this quickly. Interesting. I'm very limited on how I can move this stuff, assuming I'm not missing something here. Because this can't go far enough for me to do anything with this rock. Wait, what? Huh? Is that a glitch? What the fuck? Why was I able to move that diagonally? That's not how sliding puzzles work. I feel like I just bugged it. Well, shit. Can I do that again? No, because... What the fuck? Hang on, what if I did this? Can I slip this through here? Oh, this is... Everything's back where it was. I think. Yeah. I hate sliding puzzles so much, dude. Why the fuck did they have to include this shit in the game? This sucks. The thing about all the other types of puzzles is that you can learn how to do them. These, you either can do sliding puzzles or you can't, I feel like. God, I fucking hate these. It's so bad. Don't, please stop putting these in games. I've wanted to make, like, a Layton-like game before. If I do, no fucking sliding puzzles. These things are garbage. I haven't even begun to be able to get this shit out. Yeah, that doesn't help. There's not enough room. I like how this little hook is here, as if you can never put something in there. Still weird to me that you can move that one diagonally. That feels like a glitch. Would you have math questions in yours? I wouldn't have straight algebra, just like, assuming this, you know, solve for this. Like, I would dress up into a problem, but the thing is that most puzzles, I would say most puzzles, but broadly speaking, there's a huge number of puzzles that are technically maths problems, just in disguise. And I would not blanket ban all of those, because that would be ridiculous. Like, you have to understand some amount of kind of mathematical principles to solve some puzzles. Otherwise, it would be way too limiting. But I'm not going to be like, oh, do you remember this random particular thing from high school maths? Like, it depends. Okay. I mean, I can do that. That's fine. That just involves this weird diagonal thing. Oh, which isn't working all of a sudden. Okay, rock is out of the way. Can move the earth up there. And I can't move the sun diagonally. If I could, that would... Really? Man, what the fuck is this? Why can you move the sun diagonally? It doesn't make any sense. It was really glitchy too, like it wouldn't work half the time. Are you really supposed to do that? No. This was horrible. This is the worst puzzle in the game in either of the games so far.
But what does this have to do with his other research?
That was bad. That was really bad.
Olaf seems to have been particularly interested in lunar eclipses.
Each moon emits a total of 10 lunacy watts. The wattage is evenly distributed to each lunar ray the moon emits. How many lunacy watts are received by the Earth? Okay, surely it's... Hang on. Surely this is just the 10 from this, 5 from this, and 5 from this, so it's 20. I'm sure this is gonna be wrong. There's gonna be a trick I missed, because this is way too easy otherwise. What do you mean? What? That wasn't even a puzzle! Game? That's not a puzzle! It just told me to do some busy work.
Kept a record of the time and date of every penumbral eclipse for years. Why was he so interested in lunar eclipses?
Also, I like the little diagram that was there, where like the kind of like cone shape produced by some things just like was formed into the hat. That was some good shit. The hat of a gnome.
A cucumber sandwich. Also, I've reached a remarkable breakthrough. A direct link between the phases of the moon and the disorders of the human mind. But seriously about that sandwich. Yes, it's so simple. All of the moon's complex energies, electrical energy, in the brain and the lunatic, all interrelated, and all reduced to one beautifully elegant formula.
You feel like the story in part 2 is better and more intriguing, the puzzle aren't as good? No, I think the puzzles are worse in this one, and the story so far has been worse. I feel like I've been led on like 3 different wild goose chases that are probably not related to the actual core of the mystery.
The greatest finding in the history of astral psychology, and they claim my research has no scientific merit. But their loss. If NASA ignores my work, perhaps a private investor.
NASA? If Olav Velhaven's journal is to be believed, he made an incredible discovery. He's mathematically solved lunacy. What could be causing this headache?
Okay, some kind of feedback loop.
Never mind. I've got to get back to Corcus and tell her what I've discovered.
I don't think she's gonna be all too impressed with that. I still can't solve that formula puzzle, huh? Alright. Well, at least I'll get an opportunity to look at her fucking board games if the game decides to let me.
Corca, I was right. This is big.
Nelson? Did you find something at the lodge?
It's much bigger than the cult. Bjorn led me to a cabin in the woods where a scientist was investigating something to do with space.
Really?
I think it's part of some government cover-up.
Ooh, a cover-up?
Hidden recordings. He'd found something out there.
Yes, yes.
But after
Showed you
he
my board
recorded
games, please
it,
respond.
he disappeared. And they tried to take me off the case. This could go all the way to the top. The CIA, the NSA, the Trilateral Commission.
Oh my.
Now I've got proof. I was starting to think I was losing my mind, that no one believed me.
I believe you, Nelson. I think you're ready to see this.
This isn't suspicious at all. Now, granted, you're introduced in part 2, so it's not you. But... oh, I can't ask about the board games. God damn it. Gum.
Huh?
She just thinks you're insane at this point? Maybe.
Good men like Haldor got too close. They started to find out too much. NSA and the Freemasons had to take them. Shut them up. You can hear it if you know how to listen.
So she's
CIA
also crazy.
Curiosity suppression rays. Sounds like whispers in the forest.
But the astronaut.
Astronauts? Charlatans. Don't be so naive, Nelson. Everybody knows Kennedy faked the space race to distract the world from a real breakthrough. The Kittimat incident. The first viable Bigfoot human hybrid.
Well, I gotta go. Not sure what to believe anymore. Could I be going as crazy as Korka? Maybe these hidden people really are just a product of my imagination. The only sane person I've spoken to is Dr. Verstecht at the campground. Maybe I should talk to him.
Alright. This game has gotten very weird. Skedaddled out of that room, yeah. Gum.
That fire pit hasn't been used since the last thaw, assuming this place ever thaws. Dr. Verstecht?
Alfred, how can I help you, Agent Tethers?
Have you ever met a local scientist named Olav Velhaven?
Once, many years ago. Strange man. Completely obsessed with some mathematical formula to cure psychological disorders.
I think he may have found that formula.
Did he? Well, good for him.
Good.
You've been in these woods for a while. Have you ever seen any astronauts?
No, but I have seen the occasional scuba diver stuck in the treetops.
Really?
That
Of
makes a bit
course
more
not.
sense.
That's
Oh.
an urban legend.
Oh. I don't know then.
What would you say if someone believed he'd actually seen the hidden people?
I'd say that believing in the hidden people is absolutely crazy. But then, everything we believe in is crazy. From mathematics to democracy.
So, the hidden people don't exist.
Well, I never said that. The hidden people most definitely exist. There have been appearances for years, all around town. It's almost as if they're trying to get somewhere, but they're being blocked. I've been able to pinpoint scattered locations of sightings, but I can't find a pattern to them.
Is the pattern going to be
Take a
really
look.
obvious? These photos in chronological order. What the fuck is this? What am I looking at? Well, we got the Earth and the Moon. One no. Wait. Hang on. What? What do you mean? So the moon is moving around, and there's different numbers of gnomes. Are they like weighing it down? I mean, this obviously isn't the real Earth and Moon. Why is someone talking about Blink 182 over your gameplay? That sounds like a you problem. So the gnome is here, and then it weighs it down, but then... What? How? What do you mean? I feel like this is just trying to force you to use hints. Like, how am I supposed to what? First the eclipse occurs, then the gnomes travel to Earth. What eclipse? Oh, hang on. I was thinking that these three were the same position, but I guess they're not. Okay, so the moon comes here, it's in alignment, gnome appears. Gnome moves over, 2 more appear on the moon. 1 moves over, 1 left on the moon. All 3 are here, and the moon is moving around. What the fuck is... This is nonsense. I'm a little annoyed that the game keeps throwing these stupid wild goose chases at me. Like, give me some actual information. I'm not going to believe that a fucking lunar eclipse is causing the gnomes to arrive on Earth. Like... This is a... no.
Impressive.
But I still don't see... Wait a second. This is a list of the dates of penumbral eclipses.
Each one corresponds exactly to the emergences of the hidden people. Amazing. Give me a moment. They were just random appearances before, but now that I have a sequence, I can triangulate the exact position of the hidden people's home.
How?
We have to go, right away.
Now?
Right now, while the moon lights our way. Off we go.
It
must be nearby, Agent Tethers. We just have to follow the map. Do you hear that?
Hear what? Alfred? Where did he go?
Okay, puzzle in the tree. Slide the logs. No! No more sliding puzzles, please! I'm begging you! Ugh. God, these puzzles are taking a nosedive in this game, Jesus. What the fuck am I looking at? It's like a black texture or something. So some kind of spacecraft landed here. Is it just making people hallucinate? Is that all it is? Why are there black boxes? What the fuck? You're starting to see what that one guy meant when he said the story was better off ending on a cliffhanger? I'm so confused. Why did one of the black boxes turn into me? What? What the fuck?
Hello?
Why am I in
I
darkness?
thought you'd never pick up.
Jim?
I was listening to the Scoggins tapes that you left and found something.
This has got to be a bug,
Jim,
right?
Listen, whatever you do, don't log the tape I sent you. Something massive is going on in Scoggins. Jeez, I mentioned the Hermes 2 and astronauts. If the director hears about any of this, it'll cause chaos in all the divisions. You can't let him know what's on that tape. Jim?
Yeah, I gotta go.
I mean, it looks fine now. You've heard Telltale games tend to be buggy? This is fucking weird. I'm gonna keep playing, because it seems like it's back to normal now. I don't understand what happened. Like, we came upon a space shuttle. There were some black boxes. One of them turned into me, and I screamed. Oh no! Okay, no, this is, yeah, I can't, no, I need to restart the game right now. Hey, hang on. Give me a second. Oh. The gum-induced hallucinations are getting worse. Why am I standing over here now?
I kind of miss the wooden gnome.
Maybe the other black boxes were gnomes, maybe? Yeah, and then he's like, oh, I discovered all this stuff. Okay, hang on, let me check the journal. Maybe that'll make things clearer. That's previous case notes. Okay, good to know. Right. Alfred says he found where the hidden people coming from and going back to Sesame Woods. Can't believe I found a clearing in the woods with a crashed lunar lander. The astronauts have gone crazy. They're killing people. Is this... Did we see this, or is this just what he thinks? Something knocked me out. Was it one of the astronauts? Okay, and then he just woke up back at home. Got a call... Not home, the hotel. Got a call from Jim. He leaked everything I found. If Director Jennings or the Heart's terrible, and I found it would be a nightmare. Because they'll think he's crazy, or because it's all true? I'm not sure what the game is trying to imply here. Oh god, there's so much. Okay. Conspiracy.
This is Garrett. Was anyone pressuring you to keep me from checking in?
What? Oh, no. That business about the vacancies was just, a clerical error. Oh, silly me.
Well, okay.
I feel like we need to see that
It's just
cutscene again.
that
I don't know
some
if we
people
can.
Don't trust outsiders because they see this town as a family. A brotherhood of Scoggins, if you will. But that's no reason to be inhospitable.
Okay, she's definitely extremely sus, because she keeps trying to be like, the Brotherhood is behind it, but wait, I'm certain the Brotherhood is not behind it.
Is there anyone else staying in the hotel?
To be honest, no. Why do you ask?
Somebody left a strange note under my door last night. Couldn't see who it was.
Oh my. I was at the desk
What?
all night.
Who
I didn't see
no?
or hear anyone come in or out.
Nobody left a note. That was the previous night. Right? That was Corca did that.
Has anyone in town actually seen the hidden people?
Agent Tethers. That's just crazy talk. The only gnomes in Scoggins are the little wooden ones.
Speaking of that, what happened to your collection from the window?
Oh, those? I sold them to that nice man Steve at the diner. Made a tidy profit, too.
Nobody's ever mentioned actually seeing one of the hidden people?
Oh, Agent Tethers, they're just stories people tell to make the long winters more interesting. Nobody really believes in that.
You looked at the cutscene on YouTube and how it's supposed to be like that?
And Steve, over at the diner. Oh, and the Brotherhood, of course.
Okay, can you tell me what was supposed to have happened? Because I don't know. I want to know what that was supposed to look like.
Have you seen Bo Murphy? The last time I saw him, he was in the alley talking to someone. I was hoping to ask him some questions about it.
Bo Murphy? Well, I haven't seen him in... Oh my, how long has it been since I've seen him? Must have been around the time you were here last.
That's been quite some time.
mumbled something about.
Oh, there was an
going to
astronaut
the
roasting a
woods to
squirrel.
finish a conversation.
Yeah, one second.
Haven't seen him since.
I'll wait for this to be over. Okay. Just looked up, there was an astronaut roasting a squirrel. It noticed R there, and another appeared behind him before the first snuck up behind him and injected him with something. I think your grammar is off. I'm not really sure what you're saying. So there's an astronaut roasting a squirrel. It noticed we were there. And then a second astronaut appeared behind the first one. And then the first one... Oh no, behind... Okay, another one appeared behind... Nelson? Here at 1:17:40. Okay. Let me pull this up then. $1:17:40. Why is it not cropping this properly? Oh well. 1:17:40. Okay. That didn't really elucidate anything, but I guess it's good to have seen what it actually was.
Hello?
Nelson, I thought you'd never pick up.
Jim?
I was listening to the Scoggins tapes that you left and found something.
Also, it skipped part of this cutscene. I didn't see this dialogue.
Tapes! Jim, listen. Whatever you do, don't log the tape I sent you. Something massive is going on in Scoggins. Jeez, I mentioned the Hermes 2 and astronauts. If the director hears about any of this, it'll cause chaos in all the divisions. You can't let him know what's on that tape. Jim?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay. Well, thank you. Appreciated. Whoops. I don't think you saw anything there. That was just my, stream VODs. Okay. Puzzle Agent 2, back to this. Okay, talk about Bo Murphy again.
Did you file a missing persons report with the sheriff for Bo Murphy?
Oh my, no. I didn't even realize he was gone until you mentioned it. Bo was always a little unusual, even before he started talking about the whispers. I'm sure he'll be back before you know it.
I'm actually kind of curious about that hot dish I've been hearing about.
Oh, sorry, Agent Tethers. We really are out of the hot dish for real, I'm afraid. It's been a bad winter for moose meat, and the man who usually delivers the cilantro has gone mysteriously missing.
Okay.
So long, Mrs. Garrett.
You stay safe out there.
Okay. Oh boy.
Director Jennings?
Good work, Tethers. Seems like you found something pretty important to these boys.
But
They'll take it from here.
But...
Enjoy yourself, Tethers. You're on vacation for Pete's sake. Go skiing, shoot a bear. As for me, I'm headed to that Moose Ear Diner. I hear they blend up one damn fine milkshake. Why don't you come along?
If nothing else, maybe I can convince Director Jennings to listen to me at the diner. I've got to get to the bottom of all this before these agents cover everything up. I'd better check around town to see who, if anybody, is still on my side.
Check around town. Like, Corca?
Oh, hello, Agent Tethers.
Are these men giving you any trouble, Corca?
Don't be absurd. He's very interested in hearing about what I've found.
Even Bigfoot?
Situation's under control, sir. Be on your way.
Hmm. Let's see, what about the lodge?
Sheriff Bob, has there been trouble at the lodge?
No, Tethers. I'm just explaining our community's customs to your government friends. I'm sure you'll all soon be on your way.
I hope these agents aren't causing you any trouble, Sheriff Bog. I know how you hate to be bothered.
We're consulting with local law enforcement as a courtesy, Agent Tethers. We'll take everything we need and then be on our way.
See, Tethers? Courtesy. Some people understand the proper chain of command.
Sheriff, has anyone reported any sightings of, astronauts out in the forest?
Astronauts? You've been poking around in the woods too long. Some city types can't handle it. Makes them crazy, start to see things.
I noticed all those reports are still filed as missing persons. Has anyone ever found any bodies?
Bodies? Tether, are you suggesting we have a murderer in Scoggins?
Maybe two, from space.
Maybe you should finish your vacation somewhere else, Agent Tethers. Somewhere not here.
I've been very quiet because I have nothing to go on. Like, the game has not really given me much to work with the entire time I've been playing this one. It's just a bunch of bullshit.
Went missing, and the investigation is ongoing. Are you suggesting I'm not doing my job, Agent Tether?
Well,
do they think maybe they needed to, like,
they like being out in the woods.
you know, up the ante, give me a bit more of a spectacle with more crazy shit happening, just to make it interesting? Because I don't need that. I would have been happy with more serious clues about the mystery.
And I'm still not entirely convinced the cult isn't involved.
We've got the situation under control, Tethers.
Ditto.
Alright. If you say so. Let's go to the campgrounds. I really felt like I was starting to understand what was happening
Fire pit hasn't been
after
used
rewatching
since
the other
last
stream.
thaw, assuming this place ever thaws.
Ah, Agent Tethers. I'm glad to see you made it out safely.
What happened last night?
Oh, I must apologize about that. Followed a noise in the woods and got myself good and lost.
You didn't run into any astronauts?
Astronauts? No, I'm sure I would have remembered that.
Okay. What do you have to say?
Have you seen anything unusual out here?
We've got everything under control here.
Okay. What about at Olaf's cabin? Anything here? Well, I apparently don't exist, so that's fun. Can I leave, please? Okay. I'll go up there. I guess I'll go to the diner.
Roger. Trees? Strange odors? Nope.
I'll just leave you guys to it then.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
But
Glory
someone
actually
told
gave
us
us some
not to take
good
it here.
info,
Back home.
but...
Get back home.
And that didn't really go anywhere.
If you can think of anything else, it's important you tell me.
I'm sorry, Agent Tethers. I've told you everything I know.
Alright, let's just keep going then.
Director Jennings.
Ah, good to see you, Tethers. Can't stay away from these milkshakes I see. They are sublime.
You've got to listen. There are terrible things happening in Scoggins. The foreman at the eraser factory, Isaac Davner, well, actually his real name is Ed Davis. He was abducted from the factory, dragged away by tiny forest gnomes. And looking for him, I found the body of an astronaut in the forest. The Brotherhood, that's the local gnome cult, led me to a cabin with a reclusive scientist studying eclipses and lunacy. Then, last night, I found a camp around a crashed lunar lander and the remains of a missing cross-country skier. There's only one conclusion. The astronauts in the forest are murdering people!
Tethers, you're embarrassing yourself.
Look, believe me, I know how crazy it sounds.
I don't think you do, Tethers.
But I saw them. Astronauts. There's a camp in the woods.
Camping. Maybe that's what you need. Spend some time getting back to nature. It'll clear your head.
But they're killing people. Maybe you don't believe me about the astronauts.
So, what I'm unsure about is what the hell are the FBI here for? What do they think is happening if they don't believe what Nelson's saying?
Good man. Got the situation under control.
I don't get it.
Where are all these agents from? Secret Service? CIA? NSA? NASA?
Just stay out of their way and let them do their jobs. It's classified, Tethers.
I don't know what Jim told you.
Ingram, it's not what he told us. It's what he told you.
What? He didn't tell us
I hope
anything.
Jim's not in any trouble. He was just helping me out with my case.
You're not on a case, Tethers. Vacation, remember?
They're here for Bigfoot?
Yes, sir,
No, I don't
but
think
the
so.
eraser factory foreman, Isaac Davner.
Could turn into a permanent vacation.
Yes, sir. Director Jennings, since you've been here, have you seen any hidden people?
Hidden people? Is that what the locals call the undesirables?
What?
Not exactly. They're gnomes.
Astronauts could be
forest
5 gnomes in a
gnomes.
suit.
So, no, then?
It's annoying because everybody we talk to is either like, "Oh yeah, the forest gnomes, they're real." You know, sometimes you can see them. Ooh, oh, they whisper to you, and then everyone else is like, "Seriously, forest gnomes? Are you insane?" And you're just like,
Noted, sir.
like I can't talk to anybody and like actually postulate a theory about what the fuck I'm seeing, because everyone's either just like, "Yeah, they're real," or "They're definitely not real." There's got to be some kind of explanation behind it.
Lori?
I heard what you said about astronauts.
I know it sounds hard to believe, but I know what I saw.
Isaac used to say he had dreams about astronauts. They were trying to tell him something. I thought you'd want to know.
I've got to find it. The body of the astronaut.
I'll retrace his steps. Okay. Oh, that's a dead end, okay. Well, there you go. Alright. That was weirdly easy.
It's an empty suit.
Right.
It's been empty the whole time.
Okay.
It doesn't fit me anymore.
Isaac? I mean, Ed Davis?
No, it's Isaac Davner now.
Those astronauts at the camp, are you working with them?
Not anymore. When the mission went bust, I tried to run away. But I had to run into the Moose Ear Diner. And fall in love with the waitress. I've been trying to make a new life ever since.
Yeah.
Hermes too. I haven't seen it in any of the official records.
It was a secret mission, based on confidential research from some crazy scientist. They sent us to the moon with a device, a lunar ray. We were ordered to put it on the surface, but something went wrong.
A lunar eclipse?
I guess so. The boys on the surface didn't have a chance. As soon as they got back to the module, they went completely insane. Had to lock them in the airlock and scuttle the mission.
And you crashed in Scoggins.
I realized that the ray was a weapon.
Okay.
I saw you taken away by the hidden people, didn't I?
Yeah, they brought me back to the lander.
Why did they take you there?
I don't know. They whisper, but in a language I don't understand. I'm not sure why, but I think they were taking me to the lunar ray. They want me to destroy it.
Okay.
I'll help you, Isaac.
You will, but aren't you with the FBI?
That lunar ray is way too powerful to return to the government. And besides, I'm on vacation.
That definitely means that you won't get
Government guys
fired.
have already found the lander.
We'll have to get rid of that guard. Does your gun have a silencer?
We don't have to hurt anyone. Maybe if I make a noise, I can distract him.
Okay. Oh boy, a bunch of puzzles. Lunar ray alters the trajectory of the rock regardless of how it's thrown. Place the trees in a way where the rock bounces off them to hit the Secret Service agent. When thrown, the lunar ray will force the rock in the following pattern: north, east, southwest. The ray will keep repeating this pattern. What? What ray? Where's the ray? I have to put forest in the way? Don't let the rock fly out of the forest. What are you talking about? You don't have to help us. Is it saying that the rock has been hit by a lunar ray, so now the rock has the property where when it bounces off of stuff, it will bounce in the order northeast, southwest? Okay. Hang on, I need to get it to go east. Presumably here. Does it go through the woods or does it bounce off of them? I'm gonna assume it goes through the woods and then like phases, but it's unclear. No, it says bounces off them. Hang on, if we want it to hit the Secret Service guy, it's gonna need to either go east or north. For it to go east... I guess it has to go through these, otherwise this wouldn't make any sense or be possible. So let's try this. Oh, I see. Okay. We definitely need one here to bounce it like this. Oh, can I just do this? Yeah, this should work. Nope, it fucking you motherfucker! Okay, in that case, how the fuck is it possible to get it into the... What? Yeah, I know the pattern. Okay, then what gives? Do I need to, like, force it like this? I guess this will work. Okay. That was stupid. And then I just throw it directly at his head. It's a bit like an isolating puzzle. Yeah, the puzzle description did not make that clear. Do I like those? They're fine.
Down that ray.
The only safe place for that ray is at the bottom of Lake Sven.
Keep an eye on the site while I check it out.
Isn't it Svent?
Agent Tethers, if the government gets that weapon, they'll be able to turn anyone into feral, screaming lunatics, just like my crewmates.
It seemed like there were multiple puzzles involving the agents.
That's it. That's their home. But the ray, it's repelling them, keeping them from returning home. I've got to disable it.
What's their home? Oh boy, this shit again. I'm moving... What am I moving? All 3 electrons into all 3 receptors. Okay. So I guess we start with an up. I assume the holes are the only thing we need to avoid? The moon? Oh, maybe. So we have to move left. Oh, okay.
Locked in my own room. The story was that it was for my own safety. I guess I should be thankful they didn't send me to jail. I've been looking through these files for weeks, but I still...
Whoops.
I've been looking through these files for weeks, but I still can't see how everything is connected. I'd never make it out through the window. I can't sleep now. I hope everything works out for Isaac and Glory. Hello?
Nelson, finally!
Oh, hello, Jim.
Listen, it's about these Scoggins tapes.
Enough with the tapes already.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but you've got to hear this. I think you left your recorder on, or something. It's labeled Sighting Hotel Alley.
That's when I saw one of the hidden people whispering to Bo Murphy.
There's this weird sound. I can't make it out.
Wait, I know that sound. It was playing under Olav Velhaven's reel-to-reel. That explains it. Thanks, Jim.
I'm
okay,
lost. I'm completely
but what
lost.
I figured out how Olav Velhaven was able to solve the problem of lunacy. It's the hidden people. He was inviting them into his cabin to speak to him. I've got to get back to Olav's cabin. And that means finding a way out of this room.
Isaac spoke to us so plainly about, like, yeah, I was sent to the moon, and then there was this ray that can make people crazy. Like, it feels too... Like, the fact that it was so plain, it was just like, oh, I guess that's the solution. But it's very unsatisfying. I'm really hoping that's not what it is. And it feels like it's not. It feels like, you know, we still got a game to go here, so that can't be right. Rearrange the furniture and create a path for Nelson to exit the room without being seen through the windows. And oh, it's this shit. Okay. Is this not good enough? Surely he can just slide off the bed. No, it's not gonna work, is it? There you go. Long plays, it seems like there wasn't much left. Yeah. Congratulations, Nelson. You did really good at escaping from our security.
Now, how did Olav get the hidden people to talk to him?
Whoops.
The moist white flesh of the codfish. But enough of that. It is time to call my tiny friends.
Yes, what luck!
Come, speak with me, my friends.
You just whistle a little ditty? What if the game just ended there? For a second, I thought the game really was. Alright. 2 Earths are receiving light from 3 suns. A sun is connected to one planet. 2 Earths are receiving light from 3 suns. A sun is connected to one planet gives full power to 1 Earth. There's a grammar mistake here, right? I don't know what they're trying to say. If connected to 2 Earths, that sun shares power evenly. How powerful is the 3rd sun? Missing an and. I thought that was an extra word. Sun is connected. A sun is connected to one planet and gives full power. No, I don't think that's correct. That doesn't make any sense either. This is just algebra. Like I can just plug this into an equation. Hang on. 30 equals 0.5a plus 0.5b. 40 equals 0.5a plus 0.5b plus c. So 40 equals 30 plus c. So c is 10. That's it. Okay. It was really obvious once I wrote it out like that. I just have to do all their puzzles. Okay. Arrange the cosmos to reveal and... Same as the other splitting puzzles, but the splits are done for you, you don't get the numbers. Arrange the cosmos to reveal and complete all the stars. Rotate. Oh, goody. My favorite. It's a bit of a mindfuck, yeah. I think I've got it. So here's the thing: is if this place has had this like cultural lore about the hidden people for like, you know, ages. How long ago did this Luna thing happen that's making people crazy to start seeing the gnomes? Or if the gnomes are real and they're just aliens, then like they can only have gotten here recently. So is it just a coincidence that this town has this like lore about the hidden people or whatever? The sun's rays to hit the Earth using the angle of the satellites. Don't hit them with the asteroids. What the fuck? What am I? Oh, these bounce the light. Okay. I see the problem. They haven't given me enough of these. I mean, they've given us a bunch of these quote-unquote Pokemon sliding puzzles. Yeah, that was really easy once I realized. Yeah, there was a trick to that one, but it was pretty simple.
Agent Tethers, you're not allowed out.
I missed the notes, hopefully 3D not grid. Why is there an optional puzzle over here? Raccoons like to take a dip in the lake of Scoggins in groups. It's so cold they hop out immediately and won't return for a while. Arrange the photos necrological. What the fuck's sake? Surely it's just the number that are off to the side shivering, right? Like, this one has to be lost because there's 3 shivering. Am I stupid? Like... One hops in. My brain feels like mush. What? Is there anything else to go off of? It seems like it's just... Yeah, there did seem to be more creativity and variety in the first one. Okay, I don't know that. Focus first on the 2 groups of 3 raccoons. Okay. So let's see. 1's in the pool, 2 on the bridge. This guy jumped out and the one from the bridge jumped in. No, that can't be right. Because the number... Oh yeah, no, that works. And then... But then there's only 1 on the shore. What the fuck? I hate these. The number of raccoons on the docks in one photo will move to the water in the next photo. Oh, they always jump from the dock? I didn't know that. Okay, come on. How am I supposed to know that? They could jump from they could totally go in from the shore. That's not This feels like the tournament one, the first one, where it's like, okay, well, obviously they're doing a single elimination tournament. It's like, no, not necessarily. They really needed playtesters for these. Like, I'm sure they had playtesters, but they needed people to point out this shit doesn't fucking work, and you need to give more info. Okay, so we always start with them on the bridge. So, okay, so we have one shivering to begin with. Then, the problem is the number changes. I still think it's one jumps in and the other comes out. And then once again, one jumps in, the other comes out. Wait. I don't get it. I feel really stupid, but... Okay, I got that part, but that doesn't work. Focus on photos with a group of 3 raccoons. You won't see 3 in the water. So a photo with a set of 3 would either be first or last in the sequence. What do you mean I won't see 3 in the water? So ones with 3 anywhere have to be first and last in the sequence? Why? So, okay, so one of them got out and the other one stayed in there for a little bit? Hang on. So what, one of them just left? And then one got out? And then the other one got out and one jumped in? And then one of them came back? I don't get it. Am I stupid? 3 cold raccoons is first and 3 jumping in is last. How? 3 cold raccoons. And then I guess they fuck off. And then the 2 that are in there move to the shore. And the one that was here jumps in here. And then the one in the water comes out here and the one jumps in. And then 2 more show up. And then this one has moved. Oh. Okay. See, I didn't realize they were leaving. I thought that it was... I understand. Okay, because it's always the exact amount moves in. And then I didn't realize that some of them left as well. I thought that they like stuck around and these ones with raccoons on the shore were like increasing in number and they just... I thought that was the destination point. Okay. God, that was bad. That was a horrible puzzle. I would not have gotten that without my chat fucking establishing that for me. It says they don't stay long, did it? It's so cold, they hop out immediately and won't return for a while. To me, I interpreted that as won't return to the water. It didn't... To me, I didn't think that they would get out, stand around looking sad for a few seconds, and then leave. That doesn't make any sense to me. But okay, if you say so. Alright. Can I figure out the lunacy algorithm Olaf created? How am I supposed to do that? I guess because of the presence of certain symbols that don't make sense. I guess. Okay. It's a weird and kind of stupid puzzle.
Wall of whispers, tides of consciousness. Kirchhoff's principle. Rotation affects orientation. Eight-dimensional combinatorics. The center cannot hold. Multiplicative cyclic group G of order Q. The moon's gone black.
Okay.
Must hurry.
Why are we able to do this now if they pulled a gun on us before? They can see we're right here. Which ones? Just keeping in space at this point. This was a little bit too easy. I'm hoping that's not the final puzzle, because that was an equivalent to the same type of puzzle in the first game. The little like programmer path thing for 3 different things simultaneously.
That did it.
Again, why are they just letting him do this? What the hell is going on? And why couldn't they get close before? Nelson needs to take the lunar ray to Lake's fence, but it's under the lunar ray's effects. Help him maintain focus by making order connections between the floating objects. Draw a path between the object in this order. Space. So NASA, moon, math, hat. What? There's no NASA. What happened? Oh. Okay. What the fuck? What the? I don't understand that puzzle. That was really weird.
Oh no! I'll never be able to destroy it in time.
I'm actually okay with the Bigfoot appearance. It's kind of funny and it works for what it was. Please, no, no, that's it. That's it. That's the whole game.
Welcome back, Special Agent Tethers.
Hi, Jim. Anything exciting happen while I was away?
How does he still have
Never
his
mind
job?
that. I got the latest issue of Puzzle Sensei. Think you could give me a hand with this one?
So this is 1 month. This is January. This is March and February and March. This is April is 30, but May is 31, and then June is 30. So really, this should be 91 if that's what it is. Maybe second is January and February? Oh. So then it's January. Okay, so January and February. January, February, and March. And then you add April, it becomes... So then adding May would make it 151. I know, there are 150 Pokemon out there. Because isn't there really one more adorable than Pikachu? I don't think so. Wait, I completed... That was it? That was the last puzzle? I didn't miss any?
Another puzzle solved. Don't look so disappointed, Jim. That was a hard one.
It's not that. I'm just going to miss your help when I'm transferred.
Transferred?
Yeah, I've been relocated to the Tundra Division, Arctic Circle outpost. When the directors found out I'd warned you they were sending agents to Scoggins, they called it a breach of protocol.
Oh, Jim, I feel terrible. Here, take this. My entire back collection of Puzzle Sensei magazines, since issue #1.
Wow! But aren't they full of the answers?
I use tracing paper.
You don't miss a thing, Nelson. Hey, is that a postcard from the Davners? Good to see they're happy anyway.
Yeah, happy. What could go wrong in Bermuda?
I'm not really sure what to say. I think my disappointment is pretty evident, and I don't need to lay it on too thick. And I think you basically get the point. I'm also curious about the books. I suspect this wasn't a straight adaptation, because I also heard something about how, like, Nelson Tethers is an original character for these games. So I'm thinking the Grickle books just have, like, I don't know, a similar humor, some other shared elements, but not really that much in common, maybe? That's what they tend to do to Telltale anyway, is they tend to kind of, like, look at side stuff, or, like, a more obscure corner of the source material, like, in the Game of Thrones one. Like, they made up their own noble house for you to follow, and it's, you know, stuff that's happening kind of on the side of the main story. I imagine similarly here, you know, this isn't directly based on anything. I mean, I guess there's no point lingering on it. It wasn't for me. I really, really liked the first game. I thought that the puzzles were decent, perhaps not as good as Layton's, but, you know, certainly put forth a strong effort. And it was pretty fun, and I was engaged by the story and the mystery. And then it kind of just shat the bed as soon as it got to this one. No, I've never watched Game of Thrones. I've just read the books. Josh has never seen them either, and I'm pretty sure Joel hasn't. But anyway. That was the main reason I didn't watch it as well, yeah. Anyway, oh, Melkorka, they only slightly changed the name then, that's interesting. But yeah, I was really hoping that my theory was right, or at least that the answer would be as interesting or more interesting than it, and instead it was just a bunch of nonsense. Like, I'm actually still confused about what the plot was even supposed to be. Are the gnomes from the moon? Why are there local legends that span back ages? Why did the people go missing? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Isaac was fine. So where are the others? Did they get too close to the... Is it just they got too close to the ray and went insane and ran away? I don't get it. And also, we didn't get hit by the lunar ray. Like, until way late. And yet we still saw, like, the astronauts in places. And we had, like, the dreams about the astronauts, even before we got to Scoggins. What the hell is up with that? You guess you sort of see now why people want a third one? I've never heard of people wanting a third one of this. Honestly, I really do kind of understand that person now that said... No, I don't want to do the lunar run. I really do understand where that person was coming from when they said that, the story was better unsolved. I think maybe that's a misleading way to put it. Probably I would describe it rather as, the ending was shit. But, you don't think it could resolve the loose ends well? Oh, I don't no, I mean... Okay. No, there's no way they could tell a third story for this that makes this satisfying. It's not loose ends. They tied things up. There's a few things I'm confused about. The problem is that it's shit. The problem is just the solution was a bunch of garbage nonsense that was not alluded to at all in the first one. Like, what the fuck? How did they shit the bed so bad? They had to have written the whole story in one go, right? I know they make the games one at a time, but surely they at least had the story planned out. Guide the robot to save its girlfriend while avoiding the guard. The robot always moves first. Commands are relative to robot's feet. Forward will move robot where its feet point to. Turns keep robot in place, but turn left or right to where it's facing. The guard will move 1 square forward each turn to reach the wall. It takes 2 turns for it to turn around, then the guard will walk back and continue again. Okay. Is the skull the guard? Is this a wait command? I guess, probably. People want the third one just because they liked it. I figure they just want more stories with this character, with this art style, with this humor, these types of puzzles. Yeah, and then the puzzles in this one were just bad as well. They just weren't very good. Okay, the problem is I can't tell which way the guard is going to go. Is it going to go up and down? So it's going presumably it's going down. And then we can... Also, where are you supposed to find this puzzle? I'm curious about that too. So, turn forward, turn forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we can't go forward because he'll be here, so we need to wait, then step. No, we can't do that either, because he's gonna... So let's reset, and let's perhaps try to get more horizontal distance, because I feel like the number of spaces here is gonna be a problem. So let's turn right. Let's go forward, 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 turn left, forward. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves. Oh no, because the guy has to turn around as well. Hang on. So we need to... There's just a random extra puzzle that isn't available in the story. Okay. So turn right. Move forward. Turn left. Whoops, that's not turn right. Turn left. Move forward. So brum bum brum bum. Meanwhile, this guy is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, but we still don't. Yeah, because we'd be walking in his direction. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we have to just go straight down. That makes more sense to me. So turn right, forward, 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 turn left, forward. And then where is he going to be at this point? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're fine if we just keep going along the path. He shouldn't catch up to us, assuming I understand his pathing. So we move forward again, turn left, move forward, turn right, move forward. So again, after 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 moves, where is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As if there were never a second game something made a fan game, but they wanted to surprise people by invalidating all the fan theories, also didn't have ideas for original puzzles. That's what it feels like, yeah. But no, this was made by the same devs within like a few months of each other, so... Anyway, so we move forward, turn right, forward, forward, left, forward. Let's go. Okay. I'm wondering if the general response to this game is the same as mine, because to me, this game is like so obviously very bad, the second one, but I wonder if most people were just like, oh, that was so cool when the FBI showed up and there were the astronauts. Like, I could see that being the case as well. Try the road to save go from while avoiding the two gods. Roll moves first. I think this is the same rules. Okay. So let's move forward. Wait. Move forward. Also, which way is this one going? That's not clear to me. I assume it's going left, but it could be either. Game. Hang on, does it say in the rules? Guards will stop by moving to right. Never mind. Okay. Right. So down. Move forward. Stop. Forward. Left. Forward. No, it's not left, I'm stupid. If he's going down, so it's down, stop, down. I'll be turning right to do that. Forward, left, forward. Okay, so he goes. So where is this guy going to be at that point? This is after 7 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's gonna go turn, turn, move. So we need to wait. Metacritic gave 1 a 7 and 2 a 6.6. I think we need to wait an extra one. We have time for it anyway. Let me turn left, forward, turn forward. I think this will do it. Fuck off. Game. It's because the robot moves first. For fuck's sake. Can you let me just skip the rest of this? It can't execute the commands because it's dead. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, these puzzles are programmed so annoyingly. Yep, and now we gotta go sit through the long-ass rejection sequence. Thank you. Yeah, I got it. And we have to... No, I just click reset. Okay. Forward, stop, stop, forward. Turn left, forward, turn right, forward. So we've got... So, okay, that's after 8. So you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to wait for it to turn and move. Turn, so wait, forward, turn left, forward, right, forward. That should work. What? Did I put a turn left. Fuck's sake! God fucking damn it! That was supposed to be a turn right. Oh, why do I have to sit through this? One of the reviews agrees with me, most need to focus on the puzzles more than the story. I was interested in both. I like how, you know, me accidentally inputting one wrong thing here and then needing to go in and tweak it costs, you know, 97,000 taxpayer dollars. What the fuck? Who said that? Slicker production? What, you mean like the cutscenes that bugged out on me that never happened in the first game? I believe each to their own is not a phrase. I think you're looking for to each their own. Okay, this should do it. I think that's the only one I got wrong. One thing bugged out for me in the first game. What? Why did it... Hang on, what happened now? Oh, he turns right instead of... Oh my god! Game! Like... I know that was my mistake, but like, come on, I just want to be done here. Like, why do you have to make me sit through all this shit every single time I want to try it again? This is not a hard puzzle. I knew what I was doing. It's just an input problem, because this stupid input system is annoying. So, down, wait, down, right, forward, left, forward, stop, forward. Wait, what? Why is it... Okay, what's happening now? I'm confused. They didn't have to turn this time? Why not? What the fuck is going on? They need to turn, don't they? Rules. Oh, they don't turn this time. Why did they change the rules? What the fuck? Okay, so after 8 moves, this thing will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So when we will be going down, turning, forward, turning. So we have to wait. We have to wait a while. How long do we have to wait? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I need to wait until 9, 10. Do I even have enough spaces to do this? Oh, yeah, because I'm already waiting some. Okay, that's... Okay, so... After 13 moves, he'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So then we wait for him to move right one more time. And then we go forward, turn left, forward, turn right, forward. Jesus Christ. $500,000 of the United States government's dollars was spent on this stupid robot puzzle that benefited nobody. That's all puzzles, huh? Let me double check with the thing that Jordan sent me. Confirm that that's the right number. Borderline what? Oh, just on the borderline between... What are you trying to say? I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I'm pretty sure by borderline it just means, like, you know, you're almost gonna be fired. Like, borderline... You just barely got it. Just barely good enough. That's the borderline. Yeah, Gen 3 borderline. 33 puzzles. That is all of them. No, I don't want to see the credits again. Yeah, infinite gum. Infinite gum trick! Clearly, the game's not complete until I do this, until I reach 99 gum. Okay, no. I'm being dumb. I guess we'll call it there. My disappointment isn't measurable and my day is ruined. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna hop on it. I thought that was pretty bad. Really, really disappointed after... I was speculating after the first game, because this is inspired by Twin Peaks, you know? I haven't seen Twin Peaks, but I know that that has a pedigree of this huge, like, complex mystery that people were speculating on, and... You know, there's other similar stuff that this reminds me of, like Gravity Falls, which was also inspired by Twin Peaks, and that had this big mystery that you could solve, and had all these clues to work out, and... if you played the first game and you paid enough attention to the characters to try to work out what might be going on, your reward is a big slap in the face because none of that shit matters. So, yeah. I have nothing else to say. Thanks for joining me for this either way. More streams soon, probably, let's see, today's Thursday, right? Obviously Joel's streaming tomorrow, I have stuff on Saturday, so I will intend to stream on Sunday with Josh. I want to do Sonic CD. But no guarantees, because that might not work out, like, we might not be in the mood, something might come up, but that's what I currently aim to do. Sonic CD on Sunday. And then possibly something after, depending on how long it takes me. Feels like it threw out all the characters' funny astronaut rate. I know, right? I was really hooked by the whole, like, Isaac was troubled and the Brotherhood tried to help him, but then, you know, he went off. Like, that was... I thought that was an interesting direction for this, that, like, you know, things weren't what they seemed. You know, all the characters that seemed suspicious actually weren't. I really thought I was onto something with my theory about, like, people are getting turned into the gnomes because the number of gnomes, like, matched up. But Isaac got away somehow, like... And the people being spoken to are the language of puzzles. I don't remember if that was explained. It all just kind of went nowhere. But yeah, that's enough on that. I guess I'll stew on that in my own time and come to terms with that. Maybe I'll look into it and see if I can find other video reviews that talk about this and share some insight into what the hell was going on, or like some behind the scenes stuff. I don't know. Either way, thanks for joining me, and yeah, hopefully see you Sunday for Sonic CD. I'll be in Joel's chat tomorrow as well. So, goodbye. I'm going to attempt to set up a raid as well. Actually, let me do that, because you know you're supposed to do that. Give back to the Twitch ecosystem. Let me open my... I think it's called the channel dashboard? Or something, creator dashboard? Stream manager, here you go. Let's set up a raid, and I don't know who I'm sending to. Hang on, why am I already able to set up to run a 1-minute ad break? That's really weird. Surely, I'm not already a affiliate, right? I shouldn't be able to do that. Oh well. Yeah, let's raid somebody. Let's go with... I don't know, is anybody else... Nobody else is doing Puzzle Agent, surely, and you wouldn't want to go watch... Nope. Filter by category? Puzzle Agent? What about, like, The Wolf Among Us? Is anybody streaming that game? Oops. I don't know who this is, but I'll send you over here. Oh, I think they're... No, I think they're, like, near the end of the game. This is a tricky one. This person seems to be just starting. I will... Yeah, I'll send you there, I guess. I don't know who this is. I don't know how this works. Do I stop being live now? Yeah? I think we're good right now. I think I stopped my stream. So goodbye.